What's up, my little pookies? That, ew, no, not that again. Don't ever catch me saying that shit again. Oops, I swore. I'm gonna restart the stream, I guess. What is going on, my beautiful rebellion? Everybody's leader, welcome back to It Starts Time. In case you couldn't hear by the background music, where we last left off was nothing but an absolute emotional roller coaster. And I think it will just continue being that for the rest of the game. And honestly, I am not looking forward to that. Like, a part of me is. There's a part of me that is really looking forward to the absolute emotional depth of these characters and stuff. But also at the same time, last time it wore me out. Because it was just bam, 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 bam. With no breaks whatsoever. Anywhoosies, I am being joined by my good pal, because Warner is once again not here. Hey, what's up, man?
How's
How's it going, dude?
It's going good, dude. How's it going for you, dudes?
Very tired, dude. Very tired, dude. Been working on your cape, dude.
No, hold on.
Which has been going along nicely, by the way. Eh?
Yeah. I had a problem on the other stream, I noticed, and stuff like that, where I'm trying to be either between quiet... Oh, nope. Too loud. Okay, is this good? La 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 la. Try to see how it comes off on your end on the stream.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gain balancing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, speaking of cosplays, while we're talking about those, I got my glasses. My Odile glasses, because here's the thing, I don't think I talked about this. Is that, you know, we're both, like, putting together our cosplays for the convention, which I'm still very psyched for. And the thing is that, finding glasses was difficult. Finding, like, the right type of glasses that look like Odile's glasses was extremely difficult. In the sense of them not being reading glasses, because unfortunately, I don't really exactly need glasses or contacts yet. I think I'm slowly becoming farsighted. But at the current moment, there's no concern.
Yeah.
And
like, the thing with it is just like, the reason I did it last time is just I got reading glasses and then just didn't look downwards for the entire con.
Well, I wanted to find glasses that were actually useful afterwards, so I got a bang for my buck. And Axe scoured the internet, Amazon mostly, not sponsored, and found a couple of glasses, some ideas, and we just kept looking.
Why is it that it's so much cheaper to buy like a set of like 4 or 5 glasses than it is to buy a singular glasses?
Probably because depending on the quality. Because we did find and with the help of my Q's mom, Mrs. L, you know, because I was going to her and asking for some tips, because she's just way more knowledgeable on this, because, you know, she's older, she's been to conventions, she's helping me with making Axe's cape, and last night we spent a lot of time, like, trying to, cutting out the fabric. We actually, we purchased an amount of fabric with another pattern in mind, but because there was unfortunately a miscommunication, one out of many, turns out that was not the pattern that we actually needed, because of some other stuff. Because I know you're a nitpicky person, and that's not a slight, by the way.
Oh yeah,
I am also the same.
But like, I'm totally a lot more chill about like this kind of thing. I just like when it's something is kind of like easy and stuff like that to kind of like look at. It's like, oh, it's like, hey, this is slightly off center. It's like, okay, I was like, fix that. But like things like this, I am like totally fine if it's just a little off or something like that. That's not gonna bother me here.
It was the pattern that we bought had like a huge, I don't want to say inseam, but like a line in like the cowl or the collar, and also in the poncho, because we're using a poncho pattern, because Sifrin's cape is more of a poncho, if anything. or
It's
cloak.
hard. It's hard. You can't just buy cape.
You can't just buy a cape.
Tried.
Like, there's no opening, so we're just gonna call it a poncho. So Sifrin's poncho. I mean, I know it's probably not, but technically, all things considered, it's a poncho. Sifrin's poncho does not have any lines, and that could be for the sake of simplicity when drawing the characters multiple times, but also, like, in other cosplays, other people who have cosplayed as Sifrin, they didn't have it, so it's like, oh, that's easy, but the one that we found first, had a line, and so I was assuming that we could find a solution to, not have it show up. But apparently that was not the case. And so we went and found another pattern, but unfortunately we had to have it shipped. And then...
Thank you again for doing this.
It's fine. So here's the whole thing. Mrs. L bought this pattern. She forgot for a second that she was not making a kind of poncho for a short and stout 5-foot person, but rather a tall and lanky 5'10" individual. So when we looked at the pattern and it was not the length-ish that would fit for X, we had to, like, take apart some of the other patterns, because, like, these kinds of patterns that you buy, there's, like, multiple variations within them, so we had to, like, take apart another pattern to attach to the pattern that we were using to extend and give it a few more inches so it would fit you. We had to, like, Frankenstein this shit. And even though we bought an amount of amounts of fabric meant for the first pattern that we got and we're initially going to use, we somehow still had the perfect amount left. No. We didn't have to go buy any more fabric, which saves money.
It was a sigh of relief.
Yeah. We did have to taper the end, because here's the thing. I used my sweater that I was wearing last night as an example. So, the cape originally, or the poncho, if we had followed the pattern exactly, with the extension, it would have, if you raised your arms, it would have kind of gone a little bit over the fingers. But...
That's a good idea, yeah.
But, however, we had to kind of trim it down a bit because...
That's fine.
Of the length, it made the width a bit too wide. So now, instead, the length is still the same. The length is nothing you need to worry about. But now instead, for example, instead of lifting up your arms...
It's got a little circular taper on it.
Yeah, kinda. It's more of like an oval or an eclipse shape, if you think about it. So,
alright, yeah, that sounds great.
So instead, to provide a visual, instead of, like, if you lift your arm to, like, get things, instead of having to adjust to get your fingers out a little bit, you will probably lift it up and your fingers will already kind of be out.
That's
so
perfect.
If anything, that's easier.
Yeah, that works great.
Yeah, it's going well. So tomorrow, because, you know, I have my stream and Pathfinder.
Yeah, I am in no way going to be nitpicky about this kind of thing, because I am in no position to be like, oh, what about this thing? Because, like,
yeah, I was going to say,
again,
if you...
like, I asked you to do this as a favor and all that stuff like that. I'll be, like, helping pay for stuff like that, but, like, I have no knowledge on actually how to do any of this sewing stuff, so...
Yeah,
I was going to say... Here.
I was going to say, if you were going to start being nitpicky at this point, I was going to be like, that's too damn bad, toots.
Yeah, 0%.
Yeah. But back to the glasses thing, because that was a whole tangent. It was really hard to find non-prescription glasses for Odile that were exactly what it looked like. But Mrs. L found, like, a perfect pair. And we looked at like, where you had the option of, like, I wear blue light glasses. These are the glasses that I wear to protect my eyes from whatever. And... we found a pair of blue light glasses that were actually good quality, that didn't look like they were going to fall apart, and they looked exactly like what we were looking for. No extra effort. We checked the black color frame. The latest it was going to be was October 8th, and that's not a chance that we can take. And we were like, we gotta go searching again, but she's like, hold on, let me look through the other colors and see when potentially... If like, the arrival date could change. Gunmetal Gray was the only other option that would arrive on Wednesday, the night we ordered. So here they are in their gunmetal gray glory. I'm being nitpicky and I'm like, "Ooh, it's not black," but like they're beautiful, they're very
They look
nice.
great.
And
And you know what? Even from this distance from the stream, I can't even tell they're not black. It works great.
Yeah. But these are the glasses.
Yes.
Yeah. I might wear them today. They're kind of cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like
they
a
are a
librarian.
vibe. Those glasses are a vibe.
They are a vibe because guess what? It's even so like with these glasses, yeah, I can kind of like look down. But these it's even better.
Yes. You could do the thing where just like down and look.
Yeah, like that. Like, don't try this tomfuckery with me. Don't you dare. No.
Yeah.
I am so excited. Like I keep I cannot tell you how absolutely stoked I am for this convention because every time I'm on TikTok and I see like TikToks of Michael Kovac, I'm like I'm gonna be seeing him if all goes according to plan. But
Michael.
I love him. Respectfully, I love the man. Okay,
He's really good at what he does, and what he
know.
does is mostly playing Tumblr sexy men. But you know, he's really great
there's actually
at
a
it.
TikTok where someone said like, "Hey Michael, what do you think about like all the Jax and N simps?" And he's like, "If you," he says like, "if you simp for Jax, you have a problem. But if you simp for N, then everything's fine." It's something along the lines of that. He's like, simping for Jax, I think you might need to go seek some help. But N is totally fine because he's the bestest boy. He good boy. I love it. N is great, and I'm.
Sometimes people just want a problem child that they're gonna try to make better and fail at, and they're just gonna both be worse. And
I'm
that's
excited
what people want sometimes.
I am excited for episode 3. But
Oh yeah,
that was a side. That was a side. I will say Jax is my favorite character. 1, because it's Michael Kovac. 2, because he is not necessarily a good character. Yes, he is a main character, but he's not considered good. If we were gonna put him in a D&D alignment,
he's a jerk.
He's a jerk. He's an asshole. There are so far.
He's chaotic neutral to chaotic evil, like
yes,
very easily.
He is so far very little to no redeeming qualities about him, and I love that. I love I love myself a good character, you know, like an actual like alignment-wise good character. But I also like a breath of fresh air when the character is not good. They're just mean because they're just mean. I don't know. Like in a good sense. In the sense of this is good writing and I don't know, there's just something interesting.
In this age of redeemable villains, sometimes it's nice just to have a jerkwad on the team.
Everyone's just like, Jax is so mean. I love how
Jax is so baby. What are you talking about?
It's amusing and a bit frustrating. When the pilot came out, everyone started simping for Jax. And I was like, I could see it, but also, it's not me, period, in general. And then episode 2 comes out, and everyone's like, oh, but he's so mean, he's so meaner, and I'm like, honey,
guys.
You only saw him for, there was only the pilot episode.
And he was a jerk that whole time, too.
He was a jerk that whole time. I think it's because
he was just given a gun. That's the only difference in his behavior.
He was given more. There was more screen time. You got to see him more, and he was given a gun. But he remained the exact same, which is good. You know, the consistency. But I think it's because people had their fan and Jax in mind, and so when they watched episode 2, they were reminded and shown that, Jax is actually not baby girl Tumblr. Well, he is Tumblr sexy man.
You don't have to be a good person to be Tumblr sexy man.
No, I mean, take the one slip, for example.
I'm don't forget his other Tumblr sexy man appearances, such as when he did Angel Dust. That was still Tumblr sexy man hours.
Yeah. I think people were just reminded, the people who were complaining about how Jax is meaner in episode 2, I think it's
Like,
because
no, there's
they
just
had
more
that,
of him
like,
doing the same.
it was, yeah, I think it's because they, like, really had like, their versions of Jax in mind, which is, like, I want to,
that
like,
happens.
puke in my mouth when I say this, honestly. Like this, like he's a Casanova or something. And I'm just like, I get it. I can see why you think that, but also
I don't. You're wrong. You should fix yourself.
I can slightly see it. There's a little bit where it's like, yeah, if you look from this angle, yeah, but
If you look from this angle, you are a liar and you need therapy.
yeah, I could go on and on about how fandom spaces are just absolutely trash. Like, I feel like, you know,
Like,
a part of me,
there's fun elements on there from time to time, but yeah, like when you
It's
start
de-
taking things a little too seriously, it's when you got a problem.
it's degraded. The amount of, because fandoms are meant to, in my eyes, like a hub kind of place where people can share their art, their theories, their headcanons, and everyone's like, yes, I agree, or yes, I disagree, but I respect your opinion, and like, good job, good art, good, and, you know, there's exceptions to when there should be, like, a unanimous, like, that's not good kind of thing. But for the most part, it
Sir,
should
that
be,
is a child.
like, or loving your sibling or family member in a not familial platonic sense. That's also a line that I think should be unanimously drawn. You know, there's those. But nowadays, most of the time, you know, I don't really care what most people, if they agree or disagree with my opinions on the internet, but because recently this has been a pressing issue of when someone says, hey, I have this idea, or I have this headcanon, and when someone doesn't have the same headcanon or same opinion, instead of being like, I disagree, but nice, like just civil.
People have gotten more.
It's gone
it.
as far as doxing, and it's insane.
So, Rebel, I've got some bad news for you.
Yeah.
I don't think fandom has changed too much. I just think fandom has stayed in around the same age demographic, which means you've gotten older.
I've gotten well, this is also coming from someone who had restricted internet access as a kid. I did not get Tumblr until I was much older.
I still don't have a Tumblr.
I mean, I think I've also gotten lucky in at least my personal experiences. I have somehow miraculously avoided these, like, toxic moments, so to speak. Yes, I'm part of fandoms that a lot of people outside or even inside the fandom would say is toxic, like the Amazing Digital Circus or, like, My Hero Academia. I mean, every fandom space is notorious, but these are the ones that I hear about the most of how, like, they're the most toxic fandoms. Does that make sense? Every fandom has their
moments. Although I put Undertale on that list, but
I was about to say Undertale as well.
There you go. Okay, yeah, you've got problems. No, I'm kidding.
I was about to, but, like, every fandom has their toxic people, but there are obviously ones that are more talked about because there are more toxic moments, and even though I'm part of some of those fandoms, I don't tend to. I've either gotten lucky in not interacting with these people, or I just don't interact at all with. I don't know. I think it's the first one, because of course I interact with the fandom by posting fan art and such, and talking about it online. I don't know. I think you are right. Fandom space. I feel like there's actually a mix of both, and fandom spaces have slightly changed, but also because.
Yeah, and like a lot of it is just sometimes there's a bit of culture shift over time, and part of it, and sometimes it's just like a insulating effect on other things and that kind of stuff like that. But other times it can be just like, oh yeah, we've been talking about it like this for so long that it's kind of jarring when it's like, oh wait, no, that's not how the thing is. Especially with like internet properties, it's a lot easier for kind of stuff to kind of fall in because there's perceived to be less of a barrier between things. But yeah. And obviously, like, it's not always that bad. Like, there's a tons of, like, wholesome and sweet things and stuff like that.
I've experienced
like, fandom's
that.
had its bad moments even when it's even when it's like nice communities or stuff like that.
Yeah,
I've been there for one or two of those.
Yeah, I really do think, like, I say fandom spaces have gotten worse is because I've seen or heard way more of it. Because back then, the two factors were not being on the internet as much, and also just not really seeing much drama or hearing much drama about it. Now, all of a sudden, it's like, oh god. Oh no. And then there's, like, the decline of media literacy.
Yeah, here's the great thing about not having social media. I still don't know about most of that drama, and I'm so happy all the time.
I mean, it doesn't... I was about to say, it doesn't affect me. I'm a liar. I would say it doesn't affect me in... How do I phrase it? It affects me in the sense that I get sad whenever I see these toxic moments happen, but it doesn't bother me.
You're not getting involved in them.
I'm not. I do my best to not get involved. Like, if someone tries to beef with me, I tend to ignore it. Because I'm like, okay.
Block and go away, that's it.
Oh, it's really funny how people try to beef with me or try to rile me up, and it's like, haha, nice try.
You blocked, idiot.
Get blocked, idiot. Get roasted. Like, I'll feed you to the wolves.
Yeah. I don't need to debate you. That's why the block button exists.
Yeah,
get deleted.
Exactly. Lol. It is really funny. And also, where is our Bonnie Mirbill? But we're totally not talking to stall for time.
Yeah, they said they might be running late today last night a little bit, or they implied it, so...
Do you want to continue talking about stuff?
Honestly, we can keep talking for now. Like,
okay.
We're kind of gonna get straight into it. I can, like, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else to do before actually, like, getting into it, but I can double check on some things.
I'm fine, pulling a map hat.
Heads up, by the way, for both stream, you already kind of know this, but speaking of, like, cosplay stuff, I'm getting the hat that I ordered delivered today.
I'm so excited for that.
So if I need to, like, step away in the middle of the stream because the doorbell rings or something like that, that's the hat.
Oh, okay. That's the hat, and you gotta send pictures.
That's the hat trick.
You gotta send pictures afterwards, because I really want to see it. Yeah, we could just pull, like, a Matt Pat when he was not retired, and just talk for over 20 minutes, and label this segment as witty banter.
I mean, like, you could, he's just retired from, like, the main section of the thing. Like, he is still going to exist and occasionally be on the internet. That's kind of just the way being on the internet is nowadays.
Yeah.
And, like, all that other stuff. Like, Bill Nye retired forever ago, and then he came back.
Yeah, I do want to talk about something, speaking of YouTubers, but I want to wait till Warner is here, because I feel like they definitely also know about this and stuff like that. Because it's a real entertaining thing. What? Okay.
Try me.
So, do you know Mr. Beast?
Oh, yeah. I heard there's a lot going on with, like, tons of different things, from, some bad allegations to some, he's not to, it's rigged, or stuff like that.
It's
varying degrees of stuff. But, like, yeah.
It's gotten worse, because here's the thing. Mr. Beast has teamed up with Logan Paul and KSI.
Oh, no, why?
No. Here's the thing, let me finish. He's teamed up with Logan Paul and KSI to create a thing similar to Lunchables. I don't care what the name is, but it's basically Lunchables, but healthier. That's completely bullshit. They're like, it has way more electrolytes and less carbohydrates and stuff like that, and I'm like...
Do you know what electrolytes are?
I don't think
electrolytes are salts. That's like, chemically they're, like, that's what they are. They help you retain water by stuff like that.
I've been drinking more of electrolytes because of ballet class to prevent leg cramps, which I suffer from so much. It sucks. Anywhoosies, that's another topic later. They proclaim that it's healthier than Lunchables, despite research, if you do any amount of it, saying not. Not saying that Lunchables is healthy. It's not.
No.
This is coming from someone who's only had, to her recollection, 1 Lunchables in her entire lifetime.
Hey, I've had a lot of Lunchables. That stuff is, like, pre-processed garbage, but you know that. That's why you're getting it.
But it's a bit more balanced in the sense...
It's crackers, cheese, and little tiny turkey slices. It's not necessarily...
It's not balanced, but it
special.
has more... does that make sense? Like, it has protein, it has dairy, it has carbohydrates, while it's not... Well, it's
it's
processed
not great.
hell.
It's theoretically fine.
Theoretically, it's okay. Like, it has what you need, and this... What the fuck? I feel like I need to actually know the name for this. Mr. Beast launch...
I'm surprised, because, like, I already know enough about, like, all the nonsense going on with Logan Paul and KSI's last thing, which was Prime Energy, which was insane.
It's gotten so much funnier. It's called Lunchly. Here's the thing.
Oh boy.
So they've promoted this, and a lot of people, you know, they already don't like Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI because of everything previously happening.
So many reasons.
And here's the thing. Dan TDM, Daniel the Diamond Minecart himself, on Twitter, basically said something along the lines of, I do not like what is happening here. YouTubers these days, but mainly referring to them.
I do not like the Sam I am.
He basically said, I don't like how YouTubers these days are focusing more on making money and not making entertainment for their audiences. In the sense of, like, they're using their audiences as cash grabs, not exactly caring about, at least in this case,
I am
with
curious when the last time Logan Paul actually made anything was. I'm not aware of what he even does. I thought he just made grifts and money for the most part.
I don't know, but Dan TDM
scams his users with NFTs and all that.
Yeah, but let me see what he actually said, because it was really well put together. He said, "What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust people who are selling it to them do better." Because, like, Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast are advertising this to children who don't know any better about nutritional value. And that's not okay in the sense of morality and just health-wise and blah, 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 blah. And a lot of people agree with Dan TDM. However... Hold on. KSI and Logan Paul. They apparently cannot handle proper criticism. Because KSI especially lashed out at Dan TDM. This is fucking hilarious. Because... Hold on, I have to find, like, the actual thing, because I don't want to misinform, of course. I don't want to.
I was gonna say, like, the thing with Prime is like, it was a scandal on the level of getting a South Park episode.
Yeah.
Do you know how long something has to go on to just, like, yeah, we're doing a South Park episode on it.
Yeah.
Like, Scientology got a South Park episode. And,
yeah. You know it's bad whenever it's a South Park episode.
Yeah.
But, KSI did not take... Logan Paul and KSI, Mr. Beast has relatively stayed quiet, too. Which is good, as he should. But KSI tweeted back... I kind of
fell off most of any of these kind of YouTubers after NFTs became a thing and they all hopped on it.
Here's the thing. KSI tweeted back with images of Dan TDM's merch, like his figurines, like, remember Tube Heroes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tweeted back an image of that, or like the Tube Heroes diamond goggles and diamond pickaxe, and his YouTubes, and said, "Looks like crap to me," which is not food related. And you also have a YouTubes buddy? I'm very confused, like, this is completely unrelatable. However, Logan Paul, I don't know, he's just... He did something, but also KSI brought up, also retweeted another thing that Dan TDM did. I gotta, again, find the proper tweet, because...
I'm getting too old to care about all this nonsense.
No, because, KSI brought up like a sponsorship video that Dan TDM did 9 years ago. So he brought his rebuttal was bringing up a time when Dan TDM made a one-time sponsorship video for one of those like international monthly subscription snack box things that like once a month.
Oh, like Boxu?
Yeah. Dan TDM 9 years ago made one video when he was sponsored one time trying out snacks that this company sent him. And KSI's like, he did the same thing! No?
But guys, there's a difference between, like, making money because this is a job and you're in a business and you're, like, trying to, you know, make money and stuff like that. And then there's, like, hey, we're marketing, like, dubious products to millions of children using a massive platform.
Yeah. Like, I think Dan TDM was like, hey, these are good snacks. Try them out. And I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to try those kinds of foods. But also, hopefully any person with a lick of sense knows that it's not sustainable. There's a stark difference. And then, of course, everyone is taking Dan TDM's side, because Dan TDM is basically Minecraft Jesus. That's what some people are calling him at the current moment, in at least memes, which is...
I got no idea. I do not know who that is, to be honest. I avoided the whole Minecraft YouTubers thing. It was mostly a mess. I watched a few animatics back in the day. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Allow me to give you a little... You know, like, Dan the Diamond Minecart with his whole...
No. Again,
I find that so hard to believe. I'm sorry. I was
not into Minecraft YouTube. Not my scene at all.
Okay, that is fair. So Dan TDM, for a quick history, was one of the OG Minecraft YouTubers back in the early 2000s, early 2010s, and, you know, like, did a bunch of mod stuff. You know, he's one of the Minecraft YouTubers that, despite his large following and large platform and large influence, is not known for being an incredibly shitty individual. The reason why he voiced his concerns about this whole situation is that he is now a father to a child. So it's not only the fact that he's looking at this from a content career monetization perspective, but also he has a kid, and these meals are marketed towards children. But Dan TDM is genuinely a really good YouTuber. I was absolutely obsessed with his content back in the day. Like, I had the Tube Heroes figurine. I think I still do. He's one of the OGs. Like, the OG. He was even, like, if you know Minecraft story mode, where they had that one arc where there was a bunch of, like, popular... Yeah, he's the...
Well, so I know the first part of that. I never played past the first episode. It was at a birthday party with friends.
I actually want to buy it and play it because I watched Ant play it and it looks like a lot of fun. I don't know, it's just interesting. But yeah. So of course people.
My scene was like YouTube animators. That was what I was looking at. I was like, yes.
I was actually a mix of both. I was one of those people who watched, like, Dan TDM and a bunch of other Minecraft YouTubers, but I also watched, like, especially, I vividly remember, like, iHas Cupquake animations and other stuff like that.
Let me explain studios. I also really appreciated stuff when I was like, I am not very good at art, but I like learning about the process and appreciating stuff, and then also, like, oh, animation's really cool, and there's lots, so if you do that, let me learn the principles and stuff behind it. So, like, I think it also talked about, like, hey, some, like, useful advice here or there.
Yeah. Wait, did you say Let Me Explain Studios? Because I love her so much.
Oh, yeah, Let Me Explain Studios. They're great, yeah.
She's amazing.
Rebecca Perham.
Oh, she's wonderful. I love a lot of the, like, Jaden Animations, Odd Ones Out, Something Else YT. One thing that Something Else YT. Yes, I love his content because he really does, in some of his videos, talks about, like, important stuff, like, like, this is not a funny video. Same thing with Illy Animations.
Oh, yeah, Illuminations, they do great work.
Oh, Illuminations. Oops,
Yeah. I also have her album on repeat often. Like
Nice.
Ursa Major, amazing. Yeah.
They're all amazing, and
Yeah. I if you ever heard me like enter a thing, I will often say "Hey, howdy, hey," and follow it with some version of like "How's your day?" or something like that.
isn't
But
that
I totally cribbed that from Jinja Ninja.
yeah, Ginger Ninja, yeah, I was about to say. Oh, Ginger Ninja. Sultan sketches.
Oh yeah, it's been a while, but
It's been a
yeah.
while. The Amazing's also one.
Oh yeah, he's still doing stuff, I
Oh
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name? PJ.
Hold on. Is that one I know?
I'm trying to remember her YouTube channel name, but her name is PJ.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's
Hold
not.
on.
Maybe that's. I don't think that's one I.
Hold on, I gotta remember PJ. What's her name? Pantsless Pajamas.
Yeah, I don't think that's one that entered my field of view.
Oh, I recommend you at least give some of her content a try. Or at least watch a few, because her art... so aesthetically... I'd eat it if I could. It's just so lo-fi-esque, in a sense, sometimes. And she's very funny, as well.
Let's see.
Yeah, pantsless pajamas. Ugh. Like, also, great. Very
Yeah.
good. I remember I always wanted to, like, either be a Minecraft YouTuber or an animation channel, but... the animation story time telling thing is actually a lot more work than what everyone else makes it out to be, because you watch it and you're like, that looks easy.
It's not easy. It's animation. Animation is time intensive.
Yeah,
Like even when it is just the easiest version of here, I'm gonna hit record on my Flash player of moving the circle mouth up and down, something like that. There's a lot more work that goes into that than you'd think.
Yeah. It was always, like, kind of sad whenever some, like, character, like, some YouTubers, like, Let Me Explain Studios, something else, YT and Jaden Animations were accused of, like, copying each other's styles just because it was, like, a character that was literally white with, like,
Flash
a
animation.
This is for simplicity's sake! Obviously! Like, if
you want them to have to color everything all the time?
Like, if I ever actually finally got into doing animation story time like I always wanted as a kid, freaking I'm gonna do the exact same fucking thing! Because it's easier!
If I was gonna do it, I'd probably do sprite-based, kind of.
Oh, like, there's that.
Sprite 1, Sprite 2, Sprite 3.
I've seen that, like, you know, Sultan Sketches and Pantsless Pajamas and Ginger Ninja. They do that too. Those are the two options that I would go for. I would actually recreate my thumbnail sprites for that specific reason.
There's a video.
Starfish face.
I had to find it on the Overly Sarcastic Protections channel where they talk about like the pipeline they have to work through to get all like the different sprite looks working into animation stuff like that. Where it's like, hey, like we have this like big master doc of like eyes 1, eyes 2, eyes 3. We just kind of just like swap them in and out, something like that. And obviously the key is to having like a big open face real estate that like is able to move stuff around on by just changing the location on the head. No, but to be fair, that's kind of what like we set up with the Foogies here. Like I have a ton of little things going on here. Wow.
Yeah, that's what.
I did make like 70 unique expressions for my little axolotl guy for this. And I've only used some of them, and I'm probably not gonna get to use all of them even. But I was like, all right, here's this one, and here's this version slightly different.
If we ever do another game, you'll have your chance. But like that's what I created my Foogie. I don't use it as like an actual Foogie, but that's why I call it the thumb. That's why I call it. That's why I call it the thumbnail head. Basically, is because
Join the VTube side. It is your
I consider it.
destiny.
If I get an actual VTuber model, then yeah, maybe.
Oh no, those things are crazy expensive. Don't start with that. Start with the PNG. Be sane, woman.
No, it's all or nothing. But with my thumbnail
those things
head,
are like thousands of dollars.
I know. That's why I haven't done it. Like I have ideas, but like those. Like I remember someone approached me.
This is my VTuber. Hello.
I remember
I'm a VTuber now.
I remember that someone approached me and was like, "Hey, how do you do this?" And I'm like, "Bro, A, I don't know. B,
Live 2D is an insane program for people who are way smarter than I am."
Yeah. The reason why I'm not like a faceless cam or like a PNG or whatever is because I have some very iconic expressions. And of course I want to catch them on camera. Like, during after the Jorhaus campaign, we were in the workshop session, the workshop part, which is apparently the official term in at least LARPing, where after a session, you all talk about about how the session went, and offer critiques and compliments and hash things out in case if there was a misunderstanding. So I guess that's what we've just been subconsciously doing. And
yeah, that's pretty normal.
And I talked about how, like, I play Amara differently in my Pathfinder campaign versus the Jorhaus campaign. And
I didn't know you played them in both.
I do. So in the Pathfinder the reason is that Amara's a lot more unhinged, way more flirtatious, way more forward, and all this other kinds of stuff. Way more out there. Oh god, dialogue. Hold on, 1 second.
Oh no, it's fine. I just went fishing and apparently I hit the bar of the fish person actually talks to you for the first time. But I'm chill just waiting. Do you want to finish what you talked about first?
No, we can, yeah, no.
Alright.
I stopped. Let's go.
Yeah, the fish person said, nothing, huh? They speak?
Hee. You just started fishing with such confidence. And yet you do not even look a little bit disappointed at not catching anything. So you must have guessed.
There's no fish in this river. Yeah, I noticed.
No, you're just fucking... This is a skill issue, buddy. Hee.
Pulls out a fish right now.
He's like, it sounds like a skill. Sorry. I'm surprised you noticed. The river used to be plentiful a few months ago. And then I noticed I was catching less and less fish. So why are you still doing it?
The fish all probably got frozen in time upstream.
Wow, that would how could you have guessed? Of course, this coincided with the arrival of the king. My guess is that the king's curse froze people, yes. But it froze rivers and the fish inside it too. The fish upstream of Jorma must all be frozen in time by now.
Yeah, I mean, the river is, almost completely still, so that would make sense.
Yeah. Oh, so this is why you consistently kept talking to him, despite the fact that we all knew that Siffrin... I was literally wondering why you were consistently talking to this guy at the beginning of every...
there's a little fishing thing. You just get, there's a memory of fishing. Every time you go fishing, you get, when you equip that memory, you get an extra 5 health points.
Oh,
and so if you go, fishing 100 times, you can get, like 500 plus bonus to your health or whatever. Okay,
so I think I must have forgotten that as well. We also have less bugs than usual, less birds than usual. Well, I will be happy about the less bugs. Our ecosystem is dying slowly.
You say that until all the frogs die.
Well, okay, listen, I'm not a fan of bugs. This is why I'm always excited when fall and winter roll around, because they go back to where they fucking came from, which is hell. I don't like the hot.
The ecosystem's the way it is for a reason.
I know it is. That's not gonna stop me from complaining. so even if our village was somehow left untouched by the curse forever, We would all starve to death eventually.
I mean, you have a farm right here. You could be okay.
But you need
water
bees.
could be a problem.
Yeah, you need like some insects would potentially help pollinate the plants if there's certain types of plants.
You could pollinate by hand. It's a painful process.
But like you need pollen and flowers, and how does that? I hope you manage to beat the king tomorrow so the river fish can come back.
I mean, pollen is produced by the plants themselves. You don't need other plants' pollen.
Okay, so yes, there is a difference between how I play Amara in Pathfinder and in the Xhorhas campaign. And the reason is that in Pathfinder, these are my IRL friends, and I've known them for 2 years now at this point. And so they've seen how weird I can get, and so they're fine with my freak, so to speak. They can match my freak if need be. However, I've only known the wonderful group of my Xhorhas campaign, by the way. They're all absolutely incredible, talented, just great. They're amazing, they're funny. We all formed a special connection, and we're just bestest buds at this point. But I have known them for a less amount of time, and I look up to them a bit more. And while I see
your
them
freak is still contained.
The freak is still contained because I'm afraid of how they will react if they truly see the freak, despite the fact. So during the workshop,
you're saying you have a fear of intimacy again.
All right, that's the end of the stream, everybody. Stop.
Sorry, Sifrin. I mean, Rebel. Well, hey there, Stardust. I notice you're having an emotional crisis.
I hate you.
Anything I could do to make it worse?
Stop! Okay.
What's this? You have fears about regretting your moments of vulnerability. Aww.
Stop! It's just not like you just see. It's like it's a part of me is like, yeah, this person knows me really well. Oh, ew.
Hey, remember when we were joking about that being a scene in the game earlier?
Stop. Why couldn't you let me play Sifrin? I apparently relate to him far too much.
I mean, honestly, it's probably more than is healthy.
I know I have problems!
You know that relating to Sifrin too much is not a good thing, right?
I know, it's not. I played this game and I was expecting a lot of diverse and well-written with depth characters. I didn't expect the main character to basically hold up a mirror and say, "This you, buddy?"
That happens to one person in every group that plays this. It's great.
It's then when you realize you truly have problems.
Because you're gonna get hit with a ton of mirrors today, by the way. I'm sorry. You're gonna get sniped so hard. It's not even funny.
This is what I'm gonna name the channel.
You'll probably be crying.
No! I have makeup on!
Oh, yeah, that was a mistake. Like, no.
I matched it with my shirt! Which is say
big weepy tears.
Bro, I matched it with my shirt that says "Take that, depression."
I did notice your Has-Been Hotel shirt.
Yeah, I wore it. There's definitely not a reason why I wore it for an In Stars and Time stream.
What? No.
Along with my awesome duck earrings. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Hold
on.
But yes.
Real quick. I'm gonna mute real quick while I check something.
Oh. I mean, will you still hear me? Oh, well, he's probably muted. Anywhoosies. I love and hate this game now. And when I say hate, there is no malice. By the way, when I say this. It's just I'm feeling uncomfortable because I relate far too much to the main character, which is when you realize that he said this, maybe that's not a good thing. I know this. It's just really uncomfortable. I feel like we should just do, I feel like, I mean, it's already too late, but I feel like it would have been better if I'm going to the con as Sifrin, and he goes as Odile, and we just gender bend this shit. And, because it would be really weird to have a really short Odile and a very tall Sifrin as well. It would also just be height
I was thinking that was going to be pretty funny. It's like, it's pretty funny that the height ratio will be totally reversed when we do it.
Yeah, but it would have been, yeah. So, past the therapy session, that will probably be a constant thing now. Yes, Amara is different, and despite in the workshop... So, the funny thing that happened in I'm just gonna call it the workshop this recent Thursday, was I was talking about Amara a lot and stuff like that, because there's a lot of emotionally charged moments that have been happening revolving around her. You know this. More in-depth character things where I project my flaws onto my characters, because who the fuck
you were describing your character, what you were thinking about, and I'm like, is this one of those, whoops, how did this essential element of my personality get into this character moments?
Yeah, I mean, it fits because the character inspirations for her also have this kind of flaw, but also I, again, might have been projecting a bit too hard.
I mean, that's the thing that happens. Even when you're, like, trying to make a character very different and stuff like that, there will inevitably be, if you put all of your acting and all that other stuff, and you will eventually put part of yourself into a character you seriously want to play. And that means that whatever part of that self you put in, like, that makes it real for you. That part of yourself, that's real.
It's easier.
So when it's hard to do those scenes as Amara, that's because it's not hard to do those scenes because it's real to that part of you.
Yeah. That's why it's been difficult in RP, because it's like, oh shit. This is, oh, I'm getting that uncomfortable feeling that I get. So, during the workshop I was talking a lot about Amara, and, like, how Rebel wants to reveal that Amara is a warlock, but how, one, she doesn't really want to say, and also, everyone would be like, why the fuck did you do that? Because she's embarrassed in the fact that she chose, despite having known that, oh yeah, like, you don't make pacts with Fae and infernal beings because, that's all bad. Like, why would someone do that? And then she's like, I now see why. But my reason for doing so was not of noble sacrifice or anything like that. It was almost selfish. Which is interesting. Taking a break, seeing if anything happens here. Well, hi! I'm gonna wait and see if there's anything that happens during this.
She can't remember her sister's name, but isn't that because her sister went too? You stop thinking about it.
Is Sifrin from that country? Maybe that's why he doesn't remember shit? I mean, obviously you're not gonna tell me, but...
Oh yeah, do we get a separate thing from talking to him about it again?
I think we did talk to him about it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna do some setup stuff of, like, talking to everyone in town before.
Okay, so
we do the quests.
So
there might be a reason I want to get everything wrapped up before talking to all our friends.
Yeah, but in the workshop I talk about Amara being different and reasons that I've already listed, and Faye is like, yeah, I saw your TikTok talking about that, and then. This is the reason why I started talking about this, because when I mentioned I make really distinct faces, is because I made a face, and then another player, Jack, he's like, haha, that's the face that someone makes that says, oh shit, you weren't supposed to see that, despite me and Faye following each other on TikTok. I'm like, oh no. And they have they're like, yeah, like, you can be weird. But also, at the current moment, now is not the time to be the way that Amara is in the Pathfinder campaign, because there's a lot of shit going on, but, like, it was really funny when I made a face and someone's like, haha.
Hold on, let me see, hold on.
That group's great. Oh, and apparently Jack is playing Baldur's Gate 3. I need to play that again. I'll probably play that again on stream. Like, either Tactician or Honor Mode or Dirge. But at the current moment, that's, when I run out of other games to play as well.
Yeah, that game takes a while. Hold on, I have to find something to mock you with now.
No, don't! Stop! What do you mean?
Hold on, because you mentioned you made a face, right?
Yeah, I make a lot of faces.
But I can already see what that face is. So, and I'm not looking at the screen right now. So I'm going to send you a picture of what I know that face looks like.
No! Stop! You're mean to me!
Yeah. What you gonna do about it?
I will charge you way extra in paying me for the cape for the amount of inconveniences you've given me, and then I will not give you the cape at the con. And I will make you suffer.
Suffer in my black spandex outfit.
Yeah, you'll look really fucking stupid with your giant ass hat, but no cape to match.
No capes.
No capes. It's a poncho technically, but whatever. I don't know if you're still searching for that stuff or...
Yeah.
Because I'm currently...
Just the right one. The face, it says, ew, why do you know that?
Stop. I'm not looking forward to when I hear the...
Because, to be honest, I assume you look like this all the time, and it's great.
Stop. Oh, no, he sent it. You know what? Yeah, kind of. I would say if you're watching the stream... Hold on, let me remember. It was like... That was the face. I don't know if you saw it, but it was just like the thin mouth line and the wide eyes, and you're just like, oh, fuck. But you were kind of correct. But, haha, nice try.
I couldn't find the exact one, so I just picked that one.
Yeah, I do a lot of, the similar expression that I just gave.
Where is it? Oh, yeah, maybe, that reminds me, actually. There's one more weapon, to get that we haven't gotten yet. Kitchen station. Come on. Huh. I thought we were supposed to be able to... Or maybe it's a different one.
Oof.
She knows her lines, huh? Oh, we didn't respond this time. We just went, huh.
What's wrong? You look really pale. Oh, that's it.
Dang. She asked us to please save the king so she can ask her wife.
And then you're just like, I don't think that will ever happen.
Yeah. As fellow actors, although it doesn't matter if they're aware of it. Back to the stage, Sifrin. Got a country to save. Yo, Sifrin, you're going to be kind of a buzzkill.
Man, Mad Stardust, you're such a wet blanket.
Where is it?
You know how you say neat?
Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a broken griddle pan in there. You didn't notice it before. Ah, this? I've been meaning to throw it out. Do you want it? Bonnie might like one of those, even if it's broken. You nod. You got the griddle pan! Put the griddle pan in your pockets for Bonnie to equip later. I will actually see how that equips to Bonnie. Frying pan. Bonnie's buff will always buff attack. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright, go ahead.
You know how because of this game and because you play Loop, you say neat a lot?
Neat.
Q, because we saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and because I really like Wolverine, has recently been starting to say bub a lot, and when they exclaim, like, I've been saying this a lot, I thought of you and how you exclaimed, I've been saying neat a lot because of Loop!
I haven't been saying neat a lot as much recently, but I think when I first started saying it a lot, it's like, wait, that's when I first... Hold on.
My feet are cold. I'm gonna put on my slippers. I mean, I love the differences at the current moment between the Jorhas and Pathfinder campaign, because right now Mara is going through the ringer with emotional shit, and in Pathfinder campaign, she's catching up with her girlfriend about all the things that are happening. Like they're having a grand old time. Being away from the rest of the world and catching up and just being with each other and saying, yeah, when we were in the fucking abyss, a succubi attacked, and that was crazy. Proceed. I don't know if you're waiting for me.
Yeah, here we go. This is the blind guy.
Yeah.
Who we sympathize with by being half blind.
Yeah.
Yes, it was my imagination.
What did he say? Wait, what did he say?
He just said it was, guess it was just my imagination. We stayed silent, didn't talk to him.
Oh, but he sensed us.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's neat.
Neat. Yeah. I think Warner might not be feeling well or something.
Oh no.
Which is a shame.
Join, please. I would like you to join us on this absolute emotional roller coaster. Okay. Well, it's alive very well. It's like just kind of lagging. Oh, like no. Oof.
Run, Child, Run. The Unrestrained.
Oh.
The Crossing Chateau Castle. Issues 6, 12, and 24. Issue 24. Books about culture. Travelers of the World. The House. Monasteries of the Change God. Cowboyan Expressions. Oh. There's an old book stuck between the shelf and the wall. Take it out.
Yeah.
Pushing some books around, you manage to get a hold of the old book. Book between your hands, you try and read the title. Try as you might, your mind can't seem to get a hold of the letters. You put it back.
Is it a book about that country?
It's a book in that language, yeah.
Oh shit.
What is craft? Crafting for dummies. Creative craft. How to use paper type efficiently. Scissors type and me. Just because you're rock doesn't mean you can destroy walls. And many more.
Do you think Isabel was given that book?
To Bonnie. Pick.
Yes. Oof.
Creative craft, or greater than rock, paper, scissors craft, are 3 branches of the common craft. It will be used by most people. It's the art of molding the world around us as we see fit, like crafting clay into moving figurines, or using paint to create art, and that blah 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 blah. We flip through the book. Physical hurt our enemies. You flip through the book. Other types of crafting include body craft, time craft. Through the book, time craft. You shouldn't be able to craft time. Piece of paper taped to the page with a tiny face drawn on it. The tiny face is upside down, smiling face saying, ha 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 ha, funny joke. Timecraft not being achievable was a theory for a long time. The king is able to freeze people in time, isn't he? And what makes you loop could be considered timecraft too.
God, I can't wait to figure out what the whole thing is. I can't wait for all the answers to be answered, but then that means the game's over. Then you're like, I'm sad. Because game over. But answers.
Oh, hi, traveling one. Oh, you're with Mirabelle and the lady in the glasses. I recognize you. Can you believe Mirabelle has been blessed by the Change God to save us all?
Uh-huh.
The Change God almost never gives blessings of any kind. It's truly amazing Mirabelle has been chosen. May the Change God protect her in her journey. But Mirabelle wasn't blessed by the Change God. She was blessed by the head housemaiden. Doesn't make that much of a difference to you, but Mirabelle seemed very worried at the idea of people knowing. So much so that she kept the truth a secret.
Oh my god, are we actually given the option?
Probably Mirabelle getting stressed out for nothing.
Oh my god! We are actually given the option to potentially oh.
How would you react if she wasn't actually blessed by the Change God?
I actually want to know what happens. Oh, the music stopped.
What do you mean? If she wasn't blessed by the Change God, then I mean the Change God abandoned us, right?
Oh, shit.
I mean, there's no hope for Vogard, right? Where is this coming from? Anyway, you said this hypothetically, right? She's already blessed by the Change God, right? Vogard will be saved, right? You get it now. Hypothetically, of course.
Yeah, hypothetically. Oh, that's a relief. I actually thought you were about to say that the Change God truly abandoned us.
Oh, okay. Phew. You had me worried for a second there. What a relief. You understand Mirabelle a little bit better now.
Oh, that was... like, Odile overheard that. She's just like, what the fuck? Why would you ask that?
Come here, you little miscreant.
Get over here, kid!
I swear, I will...
Why don't you wait for them on the other way? Like, meet them around the other way. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, you say that, and then they go around you.
Well, There you go. Oof, look at you. So scrawny. Scrawny one, did you know you could press shift to run? Should give it a try. Oh, and did you know you could turn on... And did you know you could turn on always one? Did you know this? Did you know pressing shift makes you run? Did you know? Did you know you can press shift to run? Run! Do you run? Do you like running?
You knew this already, but you suppose it doesn't hurt to get a refresher. I've been running a lot.
My God! Oof, oof. Learning is very important. You can finish things faster. You can build up your endurance. You can avoid your problems. Oh. You can escape when sadness runs after you.
Oh.
Everything
okay?
My kid sibling didn't know how to run very fast. I'm pretty fast, but... Oh. Not everyone is. Oh, sweet baby. So don't be afraid to use shift to run. Okay! We're all counting on you. Wouldn't it be weird if you were in the middle of a forest?
Isn't this the great part where all those NPCs we've been talking to and kind of skipping through their dialogue are suddenly like, oh wait, they all have a really sad story, and it's really cool that we've talked to them so many times, and now we're suddenly getting more sides of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, this game's great.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be weird if you were in the middle of a forest and you just saw in a tree, press shift to run, and you're like, oh fuck.
Horrifying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Our beautiful house of change, warped in such a terrible shape. King waits inside, waits for the entire country to finally be frozen in time.
Oops, excuse me.
I shall pray for your victory tomorrow.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Thank you, Grandmama.
Grandmama, it's me, Anastasia.
Alright, time for the true final battle. We're just gonna skip to the secret ending.
Oh.
Hey, you, the strange adult with a hat. My name is Tutorial Kid. My mom says you're very strong, and you're gonna help save us all. But I need to challenge you to know your strength.
Dude, you say you're a kid, but you sound like you've been smoking cigarettes for 50 years.
Anyway, sorry.
Sorry.
Let's play rock, paper, scissors!
So the Tutorial Kid knows all about battles, huh? You already know a lot, but it won't hurt to get a refresher. Maybe this kid knows things you don't.
Any advice?
Any advice?
I may have advice for you.
What do you need? Nothing. Okay, that's actual tutorial stuff. Oh, whoops. Why fight?
Because it's our fate to fight.
Why rock, paper, scissors?
Because it's the basis of everything. Basis of creation, of craft. It seems like I really must teach you everything.
I accept your challenge.
Yeah!
This track is let's play rock, paper, scissors. This track. Rock, paper, scissors. The only fight there is. You know how to play rock, paper, scissors, right? Duh. Of course you do.
Of course you do. What kind of person doesn't know how to rock, paper, scissors, considering it's the basis of combat, of war, of life? Let's play!
Rock, paper, scissors is life,
paper.
bro.
Rock, paper, scissors, gun!
I cast a gun.
Tutorial Kid threw paper.
Yeah, I threw paper. How could I lose to someone like you? Okay, let's do it again. Rock, paper.
Rock. Punches children.
Oh, we both threw rock. When we throw the same thing, that's a draw. You're truly a powerful opponent. Okay, last round. rock, paper.
I throw rock again.
Punch. The tutorial kid threw scissors. You threw rock. No, I threw scissors. Why this? According to the laws of this village, you have won the rock, paper, scissors game.
And I must be publicly executed.
This was an intense battle. Thank you for fighting with me. You got one sweet tonic. You put in your pocket. Our training has come to an end. Farewell.
This kid watches anime, absolutely.
Oh, we can't even attempt this door. We're too polite now. Speed.
I really do wish that, like, I had other friends besides you and Warner who...
Talk to this game about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How do you think I feel? Like, that's why
You're
I
over
got
here,
all of
like,
you to
gripping the desk, like... "Ah!"
That's how I was. That's why I'm doing all this, to get you all to play rock paper.
Right? This is all the elaborate ruse to play rock, paper, scissors.
To play in Stars in Time with. All right, we're gonna talk to Loop, and then we're just gonna start with the Odile friend quest.
I
since one
am
is
genuinely
not available,
invested. Oh,
It seems.
my love.
Isbo is here. Issa.
Steve. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed? I get it.
He didn't say that on the first loop.
Yeah, I know. I've noticed. This happened after... that dialogue happened after we finally reached the end the first time. I noticed. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool?
Yeah, it is.
Glad you agree. Don't. Oh, God. Uh-huh. Ha ha ha
Tremendous
ha
tree.
ha 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 yeah ha 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 yeah yeah yeah. Yes.
You take a step back. He does not reach towards
Oh no! I feel like I should have a pillow near me at all costs to scream into it during this game.
you. I get tissues for when you start crying.
I don't really cry. I mean, I'm not saying that as a challenge. I'm just saying, like, I get emotional, but it takes a lot for me to cry in front of other people.
It'll either be this or at the end of the game. Both of these will probably end up destroying you emotionally.
Oh, I know.
I'm
I
actually
would be...
like legitimately like curious about how much it'll affect you.
I have in good faith that it will emotionally destroy me. I do not doubt that, but I do doubt that it will be so emotional that I will cry on camera in front of people. There needs to be a lot of emotions for me to actually full on cry. Cause I kind of cried a little bit during in Baldur's Gate 3 while Astarion killed Cazador, because it was like that sense of catharsis for me as well. Cause again, projection. But I didn't cry as much as I thought I was going to on stuff. But like, I was emotionally moved, but not enough to, like, really full-on cry. But, like, I can be moved. I can cry.
Yeah.
I mean, we can give him the flower.
Here. Flower for you.
What? A flower? Ha! You're sending some mixed signals, buddy. For me?
You're the only one here, Issa.
Yeah. Oh, he's a gentle giant, and I wanna hold him. Give him a little kiss on the forehead.
He seems happy.
All right, now that he's gone.
Here again. Again? You really like to talk to me, huh, Stardust? It's more than 15 times already. I'm so sorry for bothering you. I forgive you, Stardust. But, maybe you should get something as a reward, don't you think? For coming to talk to me so often. A secret tutorial. Maybe you'll know about it already, though. So, there's an item you can give your party if you talk to them in Dormont. Did you know that? Is there? How'd you not find it already? You should explore Dormont a bit more, Stardust. There's a flower you can get and give to your party. Is the tutorial on how I can give you that flower too? What? No, gross! I don't want it. I don't want any of your stuff. But I am a bit of a special case still, and so there's a couple items you can still show me if you wanted. Is that so? I'm too lazy to open up new choices for you in our conversations, though. So just stand kind of close to the tree and just interact with your souvenirs. Maybe I'll have something to say about it.
I'm breaking
So
the
in
fourth
simpler
wall.
terms, if you use a souvenir near me, I might react to it.
Oh no, he used the narration voice, breaking the fourth wall.
Anyway, how can I help you? No, Lou, what?
What happened?
Luke.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's okay. I just had something in my throat.
Oh.
Hold on, let me drink some water. Let's talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? Are you jealous of my allies?
Oh shit.
What? Where's this coming from? I don't know. You just act weird every time I talk about them. Like what? Like I'm your partner waiting at home, and when I finally get to talk to you, and all you can talk about is fun you're having with other people.
Okay, that's a bit oddly specific.
Forget I said that.
Damn.
That was a terrible, awful metaphor.
Really too specific.
Shut your mouth. I'm really not jealous, okay? Not of your party, anyway.
Just jealous that I have to stay. You get to go off and do things, and I just sit under this stupid fucking tree. I'm bored, Stardust. So fucking bored.
So that's what the ending of that book series is about. Where the hero is from. What their history is. It doesn't matter. A stupid series. Just go and let that book fan know if you haven't already.
Yeah, you haven't been using that dialogue yet. I was like, when is he gonna touch?
And you gave that fan's gift to your housemaiden. Well, that was sweet. That was nice. Makes my heart grow warm. Got a pretty bow for your housemaiden, too. It's too bad you shouldn't give that gift to your housemaiden again. Can't give her something she already owns.
Oh, wait, pause. Nanobots.
I'm going to take over the world now, Rebel. Bye! Hey, I'm back. Can you hear me all right?
Yep, you're fine.
All right. And that's the end of this quest. Good job, Stardust. At the
Wait,
end,
we already-
Isabeau. Yeah. Yeah, your fighter. He was about to tell you without being interrupted, and you had to ruin it yourself. How nice of him to stop himself from saying it because you looked upset. But you just really wanted him to tell you, even though you know. Because you know what he wants to tell you, don't you? You can be that dense sometimes, but you're not that dense. Oh, you're so angry.
Hey, I'm gonna use the restroom while you continue talking, so I'll be right back.
I can see it in your face. What are you angry at? At me. It's my stream now, chat. Loop hours, yeah. But I'm just telling you the truth, Stardust. And laughing about it. Because it's just too funny, Stardust. A blinding tragedy, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Chat, you didn't hear this, or anything like that. And Rebel's not here to hear this, but here's the thing. Every character in the game uses their own, like, swears for things. The Vogardians use crab and stuff like that. Odile uses gems. Sifrin will often use stars and or blinding. If you're watching this and you're not Rebel, now you know. So it's all based on where the people are from that they have these same idiosyncrasies. All right, that's our little secret now. Shh.
I'm back. I'm so sorry. I was like, I had to go. I'm so sorry.
Because it's just too funny, Stardust. A blinding tragedy, and there's nothing you can do to change it.
I'm scared of what you were doing. I'm scared of what you said while I was away.
Well, you'll never find out now. See you later, Stardust.
This is really interesting.
Alright.
All the stuffs.
Yeah.
All of
We're
the
gonna save and then talk to Odile.
stuffs. Talk to the mother. The mother.
We're just gonna go full on into it here, so be ready.
Okay.
Although I am going to do the polite thing.
Oh, Sifrin, you look rested. Glad to see you laid back. I mean, I have the glasses on, so that kind of like adds to it. More in character. Because then I can look down at you.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is a new one.
Oh, no.
We asked him to go to the clock tower for a sleepover, and it's like a sleepover. And normally we say we can forget about our problems, but this is a new option. There's more important things we could be doing.
There sure are. I would have thought you wouldn't mind any occasion to slack off, though. I would never. Nonetheless, I'll be here. There. I'll be everywhere. I am everywhere. Poor Boniface probably needs it. Maybe we all do. But the problem is 3-bit. Fascinating. I know what you are, Sifrin.
We're fighting the king tomorrow.
We are. I hope you're prepared. The king's had
It's your role, after all.
Stop.
Aww.
Give it up already in the view. Oh, look, nostalgia! It's your mother! Your motherology. I sometimes still go back to that clip because it's really funny.
Oh,
Weird? Like what?
hold on. I think... Oh, Warner's coming!
Where? Oh,
And I have no mouth.
no, I see now. I didn't see anything weird. You're being weird.
Nope.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out. I do hope you also let me know if...
Can I help you with anything?
Do I need help with anything? Are you this bored, Sifrin?
Odile seems to realize you're genuinely asking.
Ah, well... I'm conflicted. I'm looking for a certain type of book.
A type of book, not a specific book.
No, not a specific book. It's a type of book called a family tale. Have you heard of those?
Oh, I've heard the Boulangerie has one of those.
What? 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 Huh? Really?
She doesn't seem to know how to react. You look at her, repeat the same words over and over.
Sifrin, will you come with me? To ask them if I can borrow it. It might take some time. So make sure you have the time to help me.
I have time now.
Thank you. Let's go, then.
So, you and Odile are hanging out now.
Yay!
You should head to the Boulangerie. So this is something that's pretty unique to Odile's thing. But if you take her around to all the different places on this one screen, you can't leave this one screen right now. You approach the Change God statue.
The Change
Odile
God...
reacts to them instead of Sifrin.
I love it. Let's go. The Change God statue. Quite a peculiar figure, don't you think?
You shrug.
Eh.
You close your single eye.
Do we ever know exactly how he loses his eye?
Eh.
All done with
It's supposed
whatever.
to be a recent thing at development, at least.
All done with whatever you were just doing.
You nod.
Time to catch the children.
Odile is out of breath. Sounds like someone needs to do some more exercise.
Fuck you, curse you and your legs.
Sounds like someone who prioritized her brain over her body for decades and decades.
I have the ability to one-shot kill you. Fuck off.
No answer for that one, huh? I'm not wearing my J's yet, Sifrin. Hold on. Hey.
Hello. No time to talk. Have a good day.
Bye then.
Shut up. You are beneath me. I'm fishing.
I'm
I
fishing.
see that. Caught anything recently?
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't.
Thanks. That was very helpful. Oh, I finally got the sketchbook and I need to figure out how to use crafting paper. Oh, no, it's cardstock, not crafting paper. I was like,
Time to craft some paper. Paper craft.
paper craft. I'm gonna be paper crafting. Please don't make us talk to everyone in Dormont, Sifrin. Please.
Fine.
Just will
Spoil,
go.
spoil.
There's no need to go there right now. It's nah.
Hey, wanna play rock, paper, scissors?
No.
Ugh. Another lost soul who won't play against me. I am curious.
What is a plantain peel doing here?
Kills myself in front of you, altering the course of
Holy
your life forever.
fucking shit! Lol, that's kind of funny and cringe. Sifrin died by banana peel.
Hey there.
Whoa. Hello. We've heard you may have a family tale.
A family tale?
One of a family called Pip.
Now, I know what you're thinking. And yes, I don't know a way to pronounce it other than paper ass. Don't, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I wish I could say it's paparas, but it's yeah.
I can't say it without taking it non-serious. Of a family called Paper Ass. If you'd be okay with it, I'd like to borrow it for a little bit.
Ah, the one I borrowed from my girl before the house froze. Not a very good writer. So I figured reading another one might give me some inspiration for stories to tell my little girl. Do you have it still? I do not.
Fuck! What?
Do you know Antoine, maybe? He lives in the east end of town, in a house with no flowers. Asked if you could borrow it. They knew the Paper Ass family, you see. I couldn't really refuse. The Paper Ass family died only a few years back, after all. Well, that sucks. Do you know if he still has it now? I don't see why they wouldn't.
I have a sudden bad feeling about this. A house to the east of the village with no flowers, huh? Looks like we should go pay them a visit.
Cute girl.
Some croissants.
You grip the silver coin tightly.
Croissants, huh? You really started hating them for no reason a few weeks ago, didn't you? Yeah, for no reason.
You don't respond. By the way, that incident thing is a thing you have to trigger manually and only has a chance to happen. In fact, the chance for it to happen is actually higher in the second half of this scene, actually. But unfortunately, we got it early. I was like, oh well, here we go.
Oh, Sifrin, Madame O'Deal. On a secret quest again? Again. Huh. Oh, sorry. I feel like I've seen you two go on secret quests very often. Like, literally every time we've stayed in town or village. Isabeau and I always wondered where you were going.
Ah, that's right. You and Deal often used to visit antique shops every time you went to a new place.
Yes.
Neither of you ever asked what the other was looking for. Come to think of it, she was probably looking for a family tale.
Are you two betting on it? What our secret quests are about? Oh, I would never bet on anything. Sorry, I forgot for a second that was me for now.
Yeah.
It goes against my moral code, madame. But Isabeau will read a horror book of my choice if my guess was right. That's not considered a bet.
Inside me that cannot be contained.
Looks like a cinnamon roll. Could kill you. Yeah, okay.
I mean, she also happens to be a cinnamon roll, but she is both a cinnamon roll factually and could kill you factually.
Yes. Well, she looks like a cinnamon roll, but could easily kill you and will cause problems.
Odile looks like they could kill you, would kill you. Isabeau looks like they could kill you, is a cinnamon roll.
Yep. Sifrin
looks like a cinnamon roll, is a cinnamon roll.
It's like I can't decide. Oh no, you're not going to tell
Bonnie,
me what
that's just a kid.
Oh no, you're not going to tell me what your secret quests were about now that I've said we're betting on it? We'll see you later, Mirabelle. No! No, don't come back! Odile's like... Bird. Alright, give us your book. Oh. Hello. Antoine, isn't it? Is it? That sure is me. And you're two of the saviors, aren't you? Thank you for all you're doing. Best of luck for tomorrow. I cannot decide a voice. Thank you.
I've decided to read this like an audio prompt. An AI text-to-speech messenger.
Thank you.
With
for
Grammarly.
all you're doing today.
Thank you. We had a favor to ask. Could we borrow the family tale you possess? What? She's gonna say, oh no, I don't have it. For an hour, maybe. Don't you actually? No. No! Stop! This is...
Tricked.
Oh, the paper-ass family. Mm-hmm. I know this means a lot to you, so... Oh, no, that's not the problem. I'd be happy to lend it to you. But, well, I don't have it. Rebel seems to be pretty disappointed. I think one of the kids next door stole it from me. Time for another fetch quest. What? This is fucking stupid. Oh,
You'll never guess what the achievement for this is called.
Fetch quest?
Yes.
Nice. Oh, I'm not saying they're bad kids. They're very nice kids. Very nice. They just... Well... You know the 3 kids outside. A few weeks ago, they passed by to help me cook some things, and, well... The book is gone now.
So... Sounds like we should go talk to those kids.
Odil's like, it's time to beat up some children.
Time to murder all of the children in the world.
Time to go beat up some children now.
We'll get that book, Odile.
Let's just go, alright?
Oh yeah, speaking of it, we're on a new screen now, so...
Oh.
The kid looks up at you.
No time, Sifrin. Wave goodbye now.
You wave goodbye.
Come on. Let's
Kid waves
go.
back happily.
That's the way to the clock tower.
Hello. Is anyone there?
We are, but we don't actually have time to talk. Sorry to bother you.
It's no problem. Have a good day.
Oh, hey, Deal.
Bony face.
Did you find some good stuff for tonight?
Not much. I did find some flour, though. I know we're running low.
Yes. Why are you out with Friend?
We're going to beat up some children.
Was the flour too heavy? I could have helped.
Sifrin and I have things to do, like beating up children.
Oh, can I help? I want to help.
We're looking for a book. With words in it. Oh shit! Not pictures.
I am so sorry. I cannot help, Deal. I wish you the best in all future endeavors.
Aww.
I will stay here and also do my important things. Like look at this field.
Thank you for your support, Bonyface.
Hey, quiet one.
Give us your book, kids.
Speaking of, I'm gonna eat some garbage right now.
What?
And by that I mean a croissant.
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 The middle kid with a small hat lets you eat from their rock throne.
Adults. What do you want?
Sifrin, you handle this.
Why you? Why me?
You're closer to being a kid than I am.
Ma'am, I am 27 years old.
Good luck. And I'm 47. Fuck off.
Do you know about family tales?
Yeah. What kind of adult doesn't know about family tales? Are you stupid?
You want to be frog-loving kid?
Man, you can't ask adults if they're stupid.
Can't I? Look at him. They're short, and their hat looks and their hair looks unbrushed.
Their hat looks unbrushed.
L plus ratio plus unbrushed. Plus short.
Yeah.
Looks like they haven't slept in weeks. And that half definitely looks stupid and not cool.
I love how like Sifrin's like, I'll talk to them, Odile. You will probably kick their ass, and then that kid's like, look at you, you look fucking stupid. Odile, let's beat up some children. I'm considering
Is this
murder.
Golden Age Simpsons? Cause I'm about to choke a child.
Sifrin, the kid is destroying you. Do something. You're just gonna sit there and take it?
On principle, you don't get into fight with kids. To say.
Your mom.
Anyway, do you know about a paper ass family tale? Yeah, just real paper ass there. It's like, I'm looking for a real caked up book made of paper here.
Man, and I think he's asking about...
Shut up! I got this.
The middle kid looks at you and as disdainfully as they can, which is a lot. Hi!
Hello?
Hi, Warner.
What? No. You've missed a lot.
No, it's
By
okay.
a
We actually
lot.
haven't done that much without you.
Yeah, and by a lot, I mean a lot of chatting with each other and me being read like a motherfucking book.
I've been calling them out
I
relentlessly.
hate this.
Oh goodness. And oh my god, yeah. So work started. That's why I have like I'm so fucking tired.
It's
Oh,
okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Also, I apologize if I sound hoarse. I did some screaming the past few nights, so
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We'll not ask about it then.
it's all good.
Yeah.
Is
So,
that my-
for context, right now we're doing Odile's quest, which is the first one we've done so far. We're talking to Odile. We're going about town trying to find the family tale they're looking for.
We've been busy like talking to all of the villagers to stall for time and because there's new dialogue and stuff, but we haven't really gotten into
Turns
anything
out all of
actually.
these villagers are depressed.
We haven't actually gotten into anything super emotional that's like plot relevant.
Yeah. I mean, Loop made fun of us some more.
Loop's
That's
like, well,
Loop.
yeah, classic Loop.
Sadistic butthole.
What do you mean? I'm fine.
That's what you say.
What if we do?
We'd like to borrow it.
Trade.
A trade!
We have something you do not. Knowledge.
You have.
Offer us something in exchange?
Oh, I have a pun.
I have a pun.
A pun? It better be the best pun I've ever heard.
How do you keep a wizard in suspense? The kid leans a bit towards you, interested.
I don't know. How?
I'll tell you tomorrow.
What? That's not the deal. Tell me now.
The kid's eyes grows wide, speechless.
Manon. The wizard looking adult, he said,
Uh-oh, hold on.
I said my line, yeah.
they said you're a wizard, Manon.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
Da da da.
Not gonna lie, it took me a second to get the joke.
Yeah.
Wow. I know you just said it because it's part of the joke. And I know I'm not a real wizard because wizards aren't real. But I felt something just now.
Deal's like,
I'll do whatever
what?
you ask.
Deal's over here like, what?
Oh yeah, I'm great with kids, actually, Odile. Bonnie's just a jerk, actually. I'm great with children.
No. Whenever the kid says wizards aren't real, she's like, I'm standing right here.
I mean, I guess she could be a wizard.
No, she's a wizard. Well, okay, in the D&D mechanical terms, she's considered a wizard.
What are you gonna say? Something?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm eating.
I just want to make sure we weren't talking over you.
We only need the book.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
You can say this
Manon
one.
doesn't have the book anymore.
Oh, man, it doesn't have the... Are you... She like, walks away, like, 5 feet. She's just like, if you'll excuse me, walks
For
away
context,
5
Warner,
feet.
this is the third person in the row who was supposed to have the book and doesn't.
No, I really do envision this. She's just like, if you'll excuse me, walks away 5 feet or behind the tree, and then screams to the sky, are you fucking kidding me? What?
I don't blame her.
listen, Charlene was being really annoying about wanting it, so I gave it to her so she'd stop crying, okay?
Who's Charlene? Oop.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Why?
And
Here, let me...
ban.
Thank you.
Yep.
What just happened?
Someone tried to, post another
We got
link.
a link. We got link spam, but don't worry, they have been erased from the timeline.
Yeah.
Good.
You've been zapped.
Get that
The
shit
the
out
ban
of here.
hammer has been hit.
I just gave him the good old.
Who's Charlene?
Charlene.
Come on, Charlie.
Charlene. Oh boy, French. Choquette? I don't know. The Boulanger's daughter.
The what?
Huh? You can't help but laugh.
I'm going to throw my laptop.
Look at the old lady's face.
Siffrin!
You jump.
We are going! Oh
You
shit,
nod
she's...
rapidly and follow.
Oh shit, she's mad.
Bye, adults. Let's play again soon. Hi.
Hello!
Ah!
You! Child!
Hey,
Don't talk to my kid like that.
please don't scare my daughter, madame.
You get in front of Odile and smile at the girl.
Hi. I have a customer service smile on.
No!
Hi. We heard you got a cool book. A book? Oh, yes, from Manon. Manon's so nice. She gave me the book with the nice stories. Dad was reading it, now it's mine, and I can read it all by myself. But it's boring. I want another book, Papa. Wait, which book are you talking about, Charlene? This one! She shows you a book with paper-ass family tale written across it.
Oh, you offended Odile.
We have already joked about how that is just the way we're pronouncing that name. It's very funny.
No, it's so Warner, what has been happening is that Sifrin's like, I have time to help you find the Family Tale book. I've heard that this guy has it. And the guy's like, oh, I got it from the library before everything went to shit, and I was reading it to my daughter, but then I gave it away to that one lady on the edge of town with no flowers, and then that lady's
This
like,
is the
hey, I
first
think
place we
these...
went to try and get it.
And she's like, hey, I think these kids stole it, and now you're part of the thing where the kids are like, I gave it to the kid, to this dude's daughter.
The first guy. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
You got the paper-ass Family Tale. Finally. Alright, we're gonna get into it now.
Oh boy. Can we pause? I have to use the restroom again.
Okay, actually, yeah, this is a good time to pause.
Warner, you may catch X, feel free to catch
Actually, I'm
Warner
gonna use the
up
bathroom
before-
real quick too, because this is it's gonna be going after this.
Take your time.
Yeah. What you wanna entertain the masses.
Yeah.
I'll be right
You got this, Warner. Don't tell them our secret.
I'll try. This is my stream now. Hope chat's doing okay today on this beautiful, whatever time of day, place it is at your location. I got a pastry from work a couple nights ago. While I'm persistently trying it, I keep getting chunks of these big ass seeds in it from like the fruit innards. It's a boysenberry pastry, which is delicious, by the way. But so many freaking seeds. The seeds are literally like, I might as well just have like chunks of wood and like some jam. And I can see there is a commercial. Thank you, Progressive, for being invasive. My God. Okay. You got any people out there? I see we have 4 viewers. How are those 4 viewers doing? Sound off. If not, that's fine too. I got their back. Everyone, no, that's suspicious. Everyone, just stay calm.
What's up?
No, nothing.
I was, so yeah, you really didn't actually miss a lot during the beginning. We just, like, at the beginning, we just talked a lot. Very much equivalent of, like, Matt Pat during GT Live at the beginning.
Yeah.
And just talked about a lot of stuff, and then we just went on side quests. I did talk about the whole, you probably know this a bit more than Axe, about the whole, like, Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, KSI, Dan TDM thing.
Oh yeah, that bullshit. Beast could shove it. Beast, Paul, and Ski could shove it.
I'm so amused by it, though. Like, Dan TDM's like, hey, this is not really great. KSI's like, it was like,
I
what?
have returned.
You have
Welcome.
returned. Oh my god, someone's trying to... Axe, you know the game that I showed you last night? Someone's trying to...
Oh yeah.
Someone's like, I'll buy it for you. And I'm
Aw.
like... Well, okay, here's the thing. It's like, yeah...
That's nice of them.
I know, but I've protested because...
Rebel. Rebel, what have we said about accepting others' kindness?
I'm
Rebel.
gonna say I have been...
Accept it. Accept it.
Hey, Rebel, remember the thing we were talking about of, is this what Sifrin would do? What would Sifrin do? And if your answers are the same, you may have a problem.
Rebel, come on. If you don't accept his kindness, you might as well just go. Revert back to where you started.
I literally said, in the group
And this
DMs...
is why I was bullying you to play this game.
I literally actually said what you guys said. I hope.
Uh-huh.
I literally said, I responded to my own response to their response of them saying, tell you what, if you're still interested tomorrow, I'll buy it. And I said, no, you don't have to. And then I replied to my own reply of saying, I have been scolded by my friend and said I should accept your kindness. Actually, 2 people.
Yeah.
You've been scolded by the devils on your shoulder.
No, it's because it's like, I don't know, it's, you know, it's like I love getting gifts, but then there's a part of me that says that is selfish. And that
Yeah,
even
no, I
if
understand.
and unless if it's like a birthday or Christmas, it is then automatically assumed that I owe them, that I should repay them.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
I get that too.
It's like when people pay for like food and stuff. It's like, oh. I've just been raised that way. I have been raised by my mom to be like, oh, they bought you food, they bought you this or something like that. You have to pay them back now. Here's money. And then, because we live in the South, guess what? That person's like, oh, no, you don't need to. It's that thing where it's like if someone has offered to pay something or give something to you, you then feel owed. But if you're on the other end, you have to politely decline.
Oh, welcome to the South, honey. If you try
Welcome
to
to the
refuse that
South.
kindness,
It's a living hell. It's awful.
it's
You're
not
trying to
nearly as
refuse
bad
our
as Midwestern goodbye, though.
Midwestern
Yeah.
goodbye.
Yeah, the Midwestern goodbye, a 3-hour exchange in which you end up accepting leftovers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love leftovers, though.
they're not bad.
You have to take the leftovers, otherwise you can't leave. That's just the rules
You're
of the
trapped in the
Midwest.
house unless if you accept the leftovers.
Yep. Anyway, let's get back into it. All right,
Let's
everyone
go.
ready? This is. Everyone get your
Bladders are
waters
empty.
out.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Bring forth.
Yeah, Warner, this will be bit of a nothing for you for a while, and then we'll do Mirabelle's after this. So then it'll just be from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha,
here we
gotcha.
go.
We have about, like,
Ooh.
an hour-ish before stream ends. I hope this time.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That too.
You both
Also,
find it
Rebel-
nice.
Oh, sorry,
go
go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, I was gonna compliment Rebel on her absolute raging, burning, red patterned makeup, which looks fabulous, by the way.
Thanks. It's matching my Take That Depression shirt, which totally fucking I totally did not wear on purpose for the stream. Also, but
What do you mean
thank you.
take that to? Oh, sorry. You need to remove the you need to remove the comments. Like here, take that depression. that's the theme of this stream.
Take
my
that
God.
depression. The depression has been
depression.
taken.
Depression is
taken.
taken, not given.
Yeah.
Depression obtained.
Yeah. I also have these duck earrings because, of course, I don't know.
Cookies.
I love dressing. We'll talk about this later. We're right now in the middle of a moment.
Right.
Yeah,
You
sorry.
both find
I
it
wanted
nice.
It's
Oh,
okay.
go ahead. Real quick.
I was gonna say, like, I wanted to wait till like after this. That's why I was like,
It's
Go
okay.
ahead.
It's okay.
Okay. You both find a nice, silent place to talk.
I can't believe this took this long. Apparently I can't fucking read. But finally.
Odile looks at the closed Family Tale book intently. Aren't you gonna read it?
They said I should keep it until I have to leave Dormont. So I have time, but
She's still looking at it. The Family Tale book you spent so much time trying to find. It seems important to her. But why? Is it related to your research?
sorry, what?
The book. Is it related to your research?
Well, I suppose I've kept it a secret long enough. This is where we find out that there's no research to begin with.
no research.
Don't tell Isabeau, alright?
There is no research. Rebel, you saw the future.
Hey, Rebel, just come over here real quick. I got something to show you. It's just this little thing. It's like real quick here, and just real quick. Okay, there we go. Once more with surprise.
Rebel, just probably a related but maybe unrelated question. Are you psychic?
I don't know! I don't fucking know anymore!
You actually might be the wizard here.
We're gonna add this to the compilations of lines rebelled called like 10 seconds before I click onto that dialogue box.
Moments 10 seconds before disaster.
Well, didn't we predicted it even before the dialogue came up? Like when it was like coming up in conversation.
I need a fucking second.
Get your tea or get some water. Take a second to breathe.
Go ahead and write down the timestamp, everyone.
Yeah, if Foggy ain't in the... Give me a second. Hold on, there's a pillow. Hold on.
Give her a second.
Alright, back to the game. Where were we?
I don't know, something about research.
something about research. There is no research. I'm not researching anything.
Huh?
Fuck
A
you.
total surprise!
What do you mean? Sorry. Sorry for not saying anything. Isabeau said I must be researching something, since I was a traveller here in Vogard. And it felt easier to not say anything. Oh, so like with what Mirabelle's doing, in a sense. Not correcting
then-
anybody.
Why are you...
Why did I leave Cobway? Travel for years. All to find myself in Vogard, if not for some intelligent pursuit.
Intellectual.
Intellectual, same fucking difference. Well, I'm actually here in Vogard to find out more about myself. I suppose it's not very apparent to you, but my mother was Vogardian.
Oh.
Lore! I've lived my whole life in Cobway. Father was Cobwayan, and my mother Vogardian. I have no idea how they met. He never told me, but all I know is that she never wanted a child. Oh shit.
Oh no.
She left very early in my childhood, and I never saw her again. Oh no, poor baby. Good riddance, if you ask me. But she left, and didn't leave anything behind. No pictures, no letter, no family history. But what does it matter, right? My father was a good man, and Cobway was my home. I used to think I didn't need to know about my history, about Vogard. But still, a part of me was curious. And one day, a few years ago, a Vogardian merchant showed me her wares. And this book that she wouldn't let go of. A book of tales written by her whole family. A family tale. And she explained family tales to me. Generations of Vogardian parents writing stories for their children and writing them down in a book. Wait, pause. I think Axe is being overtaken by nanobots.
No!
Ah,
No! Not during a moment!
no.
No!
It was getting so good.
The music! Come on!
It's okay. So you'd end up with stories written by an entire lineage. And she was explaining the way the book was written. the rules of this particular way of telling stories. How friendly families shared their stories with each other. And how it had been done for generations. How it brought her closer to her family, her ancestors, her culture. And while she was explaining all this to me, she suddenly stopped. And I was surprised to find out she stopped because I was crying. I didn't even realize it. Because I wanted this. This connection that she had to a history that was also supposed to be mine. It was stolen from me because my mother left. And I've never had a link to this culture. Ever. Unless I went there.
So this is why...
So I traveled to Vogard. And, well, the king took over shortly after I arrived, which did make things more difficult. But during my travels with you all, I got to know many Vogardians and see many Vogardian cities. I got to learn more about the country, its culture, its faith, its people. And I look, and I learn, and this is what the country my mother came from. It's half of me, but still. Even now that I'm here in Vogard, I feel no connection to it whatsoever. I don't recognize myself here. Isn't that strange? I do love nothing in the world so much as you. Is that not strange? Sorry. Half of me should be from here, isn't it? Shouldn't I see something of myself here, in the place that my mother came from? Shouldn't it be like looking in a mirror? Like a revelation. Shouldn't I see how Vogardian people act, how they think, and be able to say, ah! So this is why I'm like this? Shouldn't I be able to call this place mine? But I can't. And it feels awful, like my roots have been cut off without my consent. Like my mother stole it from me. Like I really don't belong anywhere. But this is why I'm here, still. To know as much as I can about this country. And in the meantime, find out if it'll make me find out more about myself. And I did find out more about myself during this journey, so I'm glad. It's an interesting question, is it not? How much do you carry of your country, of a culture that shouldn't have been that should have been yours, but wasn't? It may not seem so to you. But to Kabwe, my features are foreign. Just small things. My hair being slightly too thick, my brows too thin. Enough for me to look different here. I am other. So, what about Vogardians? Would they see me as one of theirs? Would I find myself in them? After coming here, I found out that no. Of course not. Why would I? I've never been here before this journey. But at the same time, I'm not the only one who is other. In fact, Vogard is filled with people who also come from other lands. Vogard welcomes people from all over the world, after all. So, even if I did not find someone like me, I have found Vogard to be full of people that are similar to me. And I am very grateful for that.
Odile is half Vogardian. You never knew. She traveled halfway across the world to find out more about herself. Trying to see if she'd find herself in a country she has no memory of.
What about you, Siffrin? Are you finding out more about yourself in Vogard?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you didn't grow up in Vogard either, right? Do you have roots here? Or were you just passing through? Ha! My apologies. Forget I asked.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't need to. Your face said it all. And just because I'm telling you personal facts about myself doesn't mean you need to tell me anything in return. It was wrong of me to ask. We can forget about it.
She goes back to looking at the Family Tales cover. She'd probably be fine leaving it here. Bearing her story to you and nothing else. But you... I don't remember much about where I'm from. Odile turns to look at you.
Huh. Were you too small when you left? Or was it because there was nothing worth remembering?
Everything was worth remembering. Neither. But I can relate to you. Trying to find pieces of yourself where you can.
Trying to find where you belong?
Trying to find how your roots might have shaped you.
Which parts of you created, and which parts already were?
You nod.
But you know you're not only made of where you're from, right? If that was the case, everyone in Cobway would be the exact same, and everyone in Vogard would be the exact same. Where you're from matters, yes. But it's not the only thing that makes you, you. That's what I realized during this journey, Siffrin. I'm Cobwayan and Vogardian in ways I do and don't realize. And I am also myself. One might say that's more important than being Cobwayan and Vogardian, wouldn't you agree?
I do.
That's interesting. I feel so much lighter now.
Huh? Because you found a family tale?
Yes. And also because we talked, Siffrin.
Oh.
Thank you for listening to me, Siffrin.
You blush and nod.
I love her! Ah!
Precious.
Now get out of here. I have a family tale to read before we all meet for our sleepover. We'll talk later. Go. Have fun.
Odile smiles at you mischievously. You got Memory of Secret Quest.
Ah! I love
You'll
her.
always remember this.
I love her.
When equipped, Memory of Secret Quest boosts all of your research's stats by 30. Wow. Your researcher also learned the skill Craft Break Alpha. Craft Break Alpha is amazingly strong. When used, it makes an enemy weaker to all craft types for a few turns. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your researcher have had this exact conversation. So if you loop back again to Dormont, you'll have to talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? You get up and leave, waving goodbye.
Fellas, I got bad news.
What?
I don't think I'll be doing Pathfinder tonight.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
no.
I don't know, because I just got a message during that whole thing that said, you're all going to hate me, but 2 minutes ago my dad tested positive for COVID. And I don't know if we'll be doing...
So yeah, it's probably a pretty good reason to not.
Yeah, it's that one feeling where you're like, I completely understand, but
Hey, I guess we can go a little longer now.
I don't know. Hold on. It's to be determined at the current moment whether or not we'll do virtual or
Alright.
We won't, or maybe the rest of us will plan something to still hang out, considering that. I don't know.
All right, I have a question. Do we, for the next one, it's Warner's characters next.
Yes.
Do we want to do the one that I think will make Rebel cry, or the one that will make Sifrin cry?
What the fuck?
How about both?
We'll do both. Which one do we want to do first?
I don't care.
Warner, you get to pick, because I've decided it's Mirabelle or Bonnie. Which one do you want to do first?
Oh, I say Mirabelle.
All right, we are going to end up doing them kind of back to back, so I'm sorry that that's going to be a little bit of stress on your voice.
That's fine. It's not sore. It's just raspy.
Yeah, it's just going to be a lot. Sorry in advance. Mirabelle is sitting here, sitting on a bench and looking at papers.
Hi, Seafriend. Do you need anything?
Okay, real quick, I'm going to go through all the other dialogue options, because I feel like it's nice before doing this to actually have the normal conversations, but you don't need to read through these. Oh, you don't actually say that. You know where everyone is. That's funny.
How I'm feeling? Oh,
Yeah, you don't need to read through this. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
I noticed your mic was a little different. That's because you're on a different mic, or because your computer's reading the wrong mic for you?
I thought my headset was plugged into the thing.
Check with Discord, because sometimes it reads the wrong mic.
That's weird. Okay, 1 second.
Hold on. You're hearing typing because I'm trying to now figure out plans.
We can't hear the typing, Rebel.
Oh. Just because, like,
Just wondering, does this sound any different?
It sounds a little better, yeah.
So, yeah.
Changed my input device to microphone instead of whatever was on earlier. It was on default microphone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here, turn the input volume up just a little bit. You're coming in a little quiet.
Input volume. Oh, it's all the way up.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'll just turn you up on my end. It's probably on my end thing. Oh yeah, I had you turned down earlier for some reason. Weird.
I'm probably loud.
Yeah. And there we go. That's better. Might have been a balancing thing where I had the game turned up really loud at one point, and so I needed to turn all you guys down.
Gotcha.
Anyway, look at this bow, isn't it? You already have the stylish bow. The bow disappeared from Mirabelle's hands.
What?
You...
What happened?
Huh? Mirabelle?
She mentioned bow in her letter, but the bow wasn't I just holding it? I can't remember.
Oh, I didn't know we'd hit this. Oh no.
Her face, oh my god. My head. My head hurts.
Ruh-roh.
Oh no. You have to do something. It's right here, see? You pointed the bow Mirabelle's wearing.
Right there. It's right there. It's right there.
Oh god.
Look at this bow.
Oh boy.
Isn't it pretty?
Oh god.
It looks wonderful.
It does. The fuck just happened?
We gave her
Mirror.
the bow from her fan again. Remember the scene when it's like, oh, the stylish lady gave you something.
I remember, but I'm just like, it just like she like broke out of character and then went back into character mode.
Oh, just like the head housemaiden, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, she remembered her lines.
Don't like this. Don't like this one bit.
Alright, here we go. Gonna get into it now. So, which one will you choose?
Sorry?
You pointed her pile of papers.
What?
Battle theme!
What? How? What do you know? Answer me!
She has her hand on her rapier.
Oh god.
You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Maybe I could help.
Jesus, Maribel. I suppose you must have more experience than I do. Alright. I would like your help, if you'll give it.
Experience? Sure.
Thank you, Severin. But, this might take some time. So, make sure you have time.
I have time now.
Oh! Okay. Okay, how to do this? Sit down next to me, maybe.
You sit down.
Hours later.
Mirabelle looks at you without saying a word. She looks worried. Maybe you should take the lead. So what are those papers, really?
Oh. Bonding proposals?
Bonding? Like, when you promise to stay with someone forever? Is Mirabelle looking for a partner?
No, wait, that's not exactly it. Stop looking at me. It's more like, dating? Dating profiles?
Eh?
I'm not thinking about being bonded yet.
Dating? You didn't think Mirabelle cared about that. You're still confused.
Alright, well... Before this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to, try to date someone. And so I asked the dating company, and they gave me a bunch of folders of people that I could meet and that I could date.
Holy fuck, this is Tinder.
But I haven't gone through it yet. Rebel, I was gonna say Tindercraft.
No! No woodcraft!
So I figured I could at least get that done today. And look through all of them and make a list of people I could see myself dating.
You seem not cool. You seem hesitant.
And I suppose I need help. I'm choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with. So I appreciate another pair of eyes. Or just the one eye,
But
as long as it's that my two eyes looking at this. And also I need a distraction from tomorrow very badly, so I figured I'd just replace my anxiety of our possible defeat with this.
that's
Oh.
fair.
Choosing someone to date is a little outside of your comfort zone, but you think you can try and find someone who would fit Mirabelle? Maybe. Let's have a look then.
Alright. I have a few profiles right here.
She removes an immense folder from out of her dress pocket.
Jesus.
Was she carrying it with her through your entire journey?
Magic pockets.
Magic pockets.
Here's a few of them. So, we can... You can go first. And tell me what you think. And I'll go after.
Oh boy.
So, well, tell me what you think about him.
She shows you the file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabelle's type?
We have one of those at home. Wait. You know what this reminds me of? That McDonald's meme.
Yeah. We have one of those at home.
We have Isabeau at home.
Yeah, but Isabeau's yours, so it doesn't really count.
He's like, what? Do you mean Isabeau?
Ew.
Ew, you're right.
Rebel! Shut up! You're not allowed to talk anymore.
It's like,
You'll
alright,
have
this
to-
is
you'll
like
have
amongst
to-
the cast.
You'll have to redeem the award. Oh, I shouldn't suggest
Don't
that.
think I won't.
Shut up.
Is that worth an ew? Either way, it sounds like masculine people aren't her type.
Especially
Probably.
Isabeau.
Maybe she would like someone more feminine? Do you have someone more feminine looking? She looks through her files.
Is she Pen? How about her?
Yes.
She shows you the profile of a gentle looking lady.
Looks like you. Oh no.
She looks like you.
Ew, you're right.
Is that worth an ew? So, well, not into feminine people either, apparently.
Oh no, is this the one that's gonna make me
Asexual?
cry?
What kind of person are you into, then?
Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally.
Oh fuck.
But if you had to choose...
Someone nice
You nod.
and someone pretty lady
You nod.
and someone who likes me.
You don't nod. Mira.
No, wait, let me think a bit more. I want someone who...
Axe, is this the one that's gonna make me upset?
She thinks for an awfully long time.
Answer the
I think I know who your type. Well, what about you then? What kind of person are you into, Seafriend? Isabel.
Well, you think about how to answer this for an awfully long time, but then catch yourself. Wait, are you just gonna copy my answers?
No! Okay, fine. You got me, Seafriend.
No.
I'm not interested in that dating stuff.
God.
Oh, that makes sense. But then, why... So, then, why worry about it?
You know, Seafriend, change belief is very, very important to me. It's all around changing. Changing with a capital C. Bettering yourself. Becoming a better, different person. And one of the ways to change is to try new things, you know? That's part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. And so I'm trying. I'm trying new things. And some are fun and fulfilling and easy, but you can't just go and only try new, easy things, can you? Sometimes I have to try scary new things. Things that make me uncomfortable. Things I don't want to do at all.
Things she doesn't want to do. Like, dating?
Oh.
Yes, like dating. But you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you, to bring you new experiences, and so I have to do it, right? To be a good housemaid, I have to do it. I have to date. I have to love someone in a romantic way. I have to do things with them. I have to bond with them. I have to sleep with them. I have to have children with them. I have to love them in this very specific way. And
And you don't want to.
I don't want to. I don't want to do it, Seafriend. Not at all. Dating, the idea of being in a romantic relationship, of being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. I hate the idea of it. I really do. The idea of it alone is just awful for me to think about. I can't love someone else like that. In the way I should love them. It's never happened. And I don't think it ever will. And I need this change, don't I?
Oh, stars, this is heavy. You're not sure what to say. Maybe... Well, why do you need to change?
Because, Seafriend, I'm a housemaiden. And I love it. I love helping people, getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all, but I have to change in that way too. I wish I could just not do it. not be with someone that way. But see, there's such a pressure to force us to do that. And not only that, there's such intense pressure to force us to change. We have yearly festivals all around showing yourself as a new person for crap's sake. Most house maidens have completely changed at least once, and I haven't. Isabeau isn't even a housemaid, and he's changed,
Eh?
and I haven't.
What?
And I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. I'm comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to change and bring new things into our lives and change clothes and hairstyles and even a part of our personalities to appeal to a deity that I don't know if they understand that sometimes. I just like to stay the same. Or maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't. And now, I have a list of people that I could meet so I could fall in love with them, which I can't do. And to do things with them which I will never, ever want to do. Also, I could change. It'd make me feel like a mistake. That I must be broken for not being able to want these things. Because everyone else can.
Well, I don't know about the romantic part, but I don't want to do things with people either.
Huh?
Oh, you motherfucker!
Why not?
Sorry.
It's weird, right?
Yes.
Maribel takes a hold of your hands. You jump a little, but she doesn't notice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just weird. And gross. It's awful. I don't want it at all. Oh, Seafrin. You mean it. You really mean it? You understand.
Yeah, of course.
What a relief. To have someone who understands this, at least. But it doesn't fix anything. I need to change. And dating... it's part of it, so...
Maribel sighs.
Friend, I know you don't follow the change belief, but you have something like this? Something that brings you joy and community and faith? But some other parts you don't know how to follow? Some other parts you don't know what to do with?
Oh my god.
Some other parts just bring you grief?
Something that brings you both joy and grief. You think about the stars. It's more complicated than that for me, but... yeah, I have something like that.
So you do too. How? How do you deal with it then?
You don't!
Hmm.
I just try not to think about things that bother me in general.
Ha 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 ha! I tend to suppress my problems.
Avoidance. Huh. That feels a little too cowardly for me.
Ouch.
Haha, what?
I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say.
You laugh. You know she didn't mean it that way. Of course not. You didn't know Mirabelle held these feelings towards the change belief. She always seemed so passionate about it, but the belief she loves so much is also the same beliefs that forces her into a box she doesn't want to be in.
Mm.
Why doesn't she leave it behind then? I suppose it's not that simple. I don't know anything about your belief, but you could always game the system, right?
Game the system?
Change things by deciding not to change. If everyone changes in that way, then you'll change by not changing in that way. There's more than one way to become a better person, right?
Changing. By deciding not to change. Hey, friend! That's not how it works.
But no one needs to know.
Change myself. By deciding not to change.
Sounds challenging and fun to me. Right now, you mean it.
It does. It does sound challenging and fun. Oh,
Mirabelle smiles at you brightly.
that's horrible.
You smile back.
Precious bean.
Thank you, Seafrin. Thank you for talking with me.
Sorry.
Oh! Look at the time! You probably had other things to do, didn't you? Go! Don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a little bit. I have a lot to think about. I'll see you later, okay?
You got the memory of faith. You'll always remember this.
Woo! Religion!
When equipped, Memory of Faith will boost all of your housemaiden stats by 30. Wow. Your housemaiden also in the skill Holy Care Shield. Holy Care Shield is amazingly strong. When used, it creates a shield that makes everyone invulnerable to attacks for 1 turn. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your housemaiden have had this exact conversation. So if you loop back to Dormond, you'll have to talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? You nod to Mirabelle, and you wave goodbye.
Holy fuck, that was... Ah! Is this the one that you said would potentially make me cry?
Maybe, yeah.
I did not... It's not like... It was emotional in the sense that was not going to make me cry. I want to talk about this for a second.
Yeah, go ahead. This is
Oh
a good
my
break.
god. So it didn't make me cry, but it did make me feel, like, happy.
Yeah, another reason I wanted to play this game with you was, that scene is great.
Yeah,
And-
it's like a wow, that's really relatable because it's like the societal pressure, especially religious pressure. It's definitely not deriving from anything in real life of like, you find happiness in dating and you feel complete if you have a partner and children.
Yeah,
And that, like,
annoying.
subconsciously makes you want to find a partner despite it being either difficult or against your, I don't really want to. But I did suspect that after you said, no, Odil's not asexual, I was like, okay, it's either Sifrin or Mirabelle. Those are the next options. And I like
to
to repress my problems.
Haha. To quote the dev, 2 aces in this deck, baby.
Do you see the glasses I have on stream? Just like that.
Nice.
I've been meaning to use these. I've been going through my glasses stuff.
Yeah. Oh, also,
I
fun fact, if I'm remembering correctly, the dev is also ace, so that's fun.
That's so nice. I am currently being summoned real quick. You guys may begin the thing because I don't want to keep you guys any longer. I think
We'll hold off. You can wait a little bit.
I
think we've
will
got
say,
time.
it'll be a quick in and out. But we will be, so while my Pathfinder session is not happening, P is still coming over because there's been an agreement between him and Q, because they, right now we're watching the old, like, 80s She-Ra, because their agreement is, like, Q is like, okay, if you watch the 80s She-Ra, then I will watch the reboot. So we've slowly been going through that, and so while we've all kind of come to an agreement of, like, doing Pathfinder in virtual is a little bit difficult, and while I was initially disappointed, I'm like, you know what, I'm fine with any option. If we play virtual, that's fine. If we don't, and P comes over to finish working on watching She-Ra, that's also fine. Or we don't do anything. I got shit to do. I have a cape to make and other things. I'm not against anything. I can wait, I guess. But yeah, I will be right back because I have to quickly confirm something with Q. I'll be right back.
Alright, I will be going through the conversations beforehand to talk through... to just talk through the normal conversations before we get to the friend quest stuff. Oh yeah, the Odile quest was called achievement was called Fetch Quest. The Mirabelle quest achievement was called Companion Quest.
I do wonder though, like, is Seafrin gay, or is he like gay asexual, or?
He's asexual, but not aromantic. And he's either gay or bi. It's not clear.
Maybe he's panromantic.
Yeah. And then Bonnie is a child and doesn't know yet.
Obviously, they have time to figure that out. They're young.
Little non-binary baby.
Oh wait, am I supposed to say something?
No, sorry.
Just want to double check.
Talking.
Oh, you're good. Just want to double check.
Yep. So the biggest bee. How big? Here, go ahead and read this one. This is a new one.
Like this big.
Bonnie makes a fist and points to show you that, yeah, that's how big it was. Wow. That's very big.
Are you making a pun? Big.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Why didn't you come up with it? Bonnie sees your crestfallen face and snickers.
I got you there. I don't know what I'm walking into, but I got you there.
It was a bee pun that Bonnie made before Seafrin could.
Nice.
Those kids like frogs.
Okay.
Okay, weirdos.
And
Don't mention it.
You're the baby.
I didn't say anything.
Well, I heard you think it.
Alright. Can I help you with anything?
Help me. But I don't want your help.
Ouch.
I don't want you to help me with anything.
baby.
You don't?
I don't.
Baby.
You're stupid and you don't know me, so I don't want you to help me.
I don't know you?
Alright, we have all the favorite foods.
You really don't. Not even a little bit. You don't even know my 3 favorite foods, stupid.
Okay. I do.
Huh?
You love rice
Yeah, that's true, but
and pineapples.
Fish heads.
And the last one is
But
samosas.
samosas. I was about to say Madeline's. I was like,
that's like Madden's. But which samosas?
Potatoes and cheese.
Yeah, I bet you didn't even know that.
Wrong, Rebel.
Wait, really?
Which samosas are my favorite, stupid?
Potatoes
one?
without cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Without cheese, with potatoes.
Yeah,
Wait, how the fuck did you know that?
that's all my favorite foods.
Success! Da-da-da-da.
If you remembered all of them, you do pay attention to me? No, that's stupid. Of course you don't.
Of course you
Oh.
do.
Oh, sorry. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have. There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me? If you have time.
I have time now.
Okay. Then come on. Am I about to get murdered by a child?
Well, here's the thing about this. So, it's gonna, well, so, we're fine.
Oh! Are you? No!
I'm worried.
I'm not.
Bonnie brought you outside of Dormont.
Oh,
You can see some
shit.
weak sadnesses roaming around in the distance.
Ren, you said I could ask for anything, yeah?
Not exactly what you said, but sure, whatever you want.
Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight.
Oh,
I know Deal's gonna say I can help you with all in battle tomorrow, but it'll be from far away, right? I want to help. To actually help. And for what that I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me.
Oh, baby.
Let's go!
Baby.
Bonnie ran away.
Oh, shit.
Towards the sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can.
Look! I'm not scared. Come on!
Oh, sweet baby child. Sweet baby. Baby, no. Baby.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this. I can do this. Ow. Wah!
Bonnie, without thinking about it, you strike. You breathe in and out. You can't help but yell. Be more careful, Bonnie!
I'm sorry.
You look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie is trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me.
Mm,
You breathe slowly in and out. And make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down, too. Slowly, they stop shaking.
That didn't go super well.
It did not. No.
It's your fault.
Eh.
You weren't there. You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do.
You frown.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I can teach you, but don't go ahead on your own.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn.
You look around. There's another sadness in the distance. You put your index finger in front of your mouth and tell Bonnie to stay silent and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in.
Okay. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Yes. What do I do?
You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness's hands.
That's a scissors sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah. I know rockcraft. So I can hit them, right?
You nod.
Okay. Okay. Here I go.
You take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit.
Yes! That's my child! I was about to say that's my son. I was about to say that's my son, but nope.
I did it, friend.
It's adorable.
You clap. You breathe in and out.
Yeah.
You defeated the sadness. You breathe out. Bonnie is looking up at you. You look back.
Hey, friend. Why are we allowed to touch you?
Oh, okay. All right. Right into it.
What?
Okay. That took a turn.
Dylan, Za, and Belle said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump because they said so. It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why, because it means we can't high five or anything.
Aww.
Why?
None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump. For such a simple reason. I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it.
Sweet
You're not
baby.
used to it? Oh. Maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it was with Neil.
Neil? With Neil?
Oh, Deal's evil twin sister. Sorry.
My sister. Her name's Poncho Neil, but it's dumb, so I call her Neil.
Oh.
She doesn't like when people touch her, and she's not ready for it. Neil's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easily, I think. One day I touched her shoulder and she didn't know I was there, and she screamed really loud. Like, "Argh!" Then she said I shouldn't do it again because when she's scared, she said her had a stroke. Because when
The child is not good at grammar.
Yeah, that's fair. But then she said I shouldn't do it again because when she's scared, she said her scared brain takes over and she said she might suplex me without meaning to. Which sounds really cool, but she did say she didn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want to hurt me. She did suplex one dude who scared her once, though.
Nice.
So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there. So I always try to walk really loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are so heavy, see?
Bonnie points to their boots. You nod.
Baby.
I really don't want to talk about my sister anymore.
You don't often talk about her.
She's frozen in time and she's not here. So I don't want to talk about her. She says talking about people's back is bad. That stroke, poor Bonnie. And also talking about her hurts and it makes me sad. I want Neil to be here. I should have helped her when... Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid?
You flinch. Can't remember.
Oh.
But maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it. It takes me off guard, I think.
Oh, okay. So, if you can see me, and if I tell you I'm going to touch you, it's fine?
It's not fine, but sure.
Huh. Okay. I'll remember that. So, then...
Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do it.
I'm going to touch you now.
Baby.
Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow!
You saw me and I told you it was fine.
I guess so.
Okay, let's go. Let's find some more sadness. I can do more.
You spot a sadness in the distance and attack.
Rawr. Okay. I can do this. Watch me, friend.
You smile and join Bonnie.
Sweet baby.
You and the sadness exchange blows.
Man, this conversation, this interaction is ping-ponging between many topics.
They're a child, what do you expect?
I know, I was about to say, it's just like ADHD autistic people.
This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven, and there's rocks and branches to worry about.
Oh no, oh no, no, no.
Oh, no.
You tripped on a branch.
God. Friend.
The sadness saw you fall, and is running towards you to attack.
No. Not this time.
Yes!
You breathe in and out.
Friend. Friend, are you okay?
Bonnie is shaking. I'm okay, Bonbon. I just tripped.
Really? You promise?
You nod.
Okay. You haven't called me Bon Bon forever. Only Zod calls me that now.
Oops. Bonnie.
No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay?
You nod.
Okay. Sorry. I got scared. It reminded me of before, that's all.
Before?
Yeah. You remember, right? It was a while back. When you protected me from the other sadness, you know?
Hmm? What sadness do they mean? You can't remember. Which one?
Which one? The one that got your eyes, stupid!
Oh!
Ah! Oh, crap, you stupid crabbing! See? I told you! I knew it! You're so crabbing stupid! You didn't even remember it! You think it doesn't matter? You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care! You can't see from the eye because of me and you think it doesn't crabby matter!
Oh no.
That's right.
Baby.
You'd forgotten. It was after you met Bonnie. Before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful, and the sadness was about to hurt them. They were so small, no one else was close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran, and got in front of them, and...
Why did you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me?
Sweet baby.
I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no, Fran thinks they're better than everyone else. And you tried to protect me like a stupid crabbing idiot. And you got hurt. Because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a scar. You bump into things all the time and you trip all the time. And you can't see.
Oh, baby.
Because of me.
Baby.
Because of me.
Oh no! They seem really upset, but it's not that big of a deal, though.
But it is. It really is. You got hurt because of me and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me be hurt.
But you would have died.
It doesn't matter. If I died, it would have been fine.
It would never have been fine!
Sweet baby.
I could never have let that sadness hit you. You don't like it when you say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Do you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump in to save them, so they're gone now? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding stupid eye.
Dude. Fuck.
But, Fred, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt.
You can reassure them all you want. Say you're sorry. Promise you'll never do it again. But you would do it again. Again and again and again. If it happened now, while you're stuck in a time loop, you jump in and protect them every time. You would protect them all. Every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? What if you failed? What if you couldn't do it? And they did get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You would do it again the exact same way for as long as needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you. Make sure I don't get hurt either.
You promise? You promise you won't get hurt again.
I promise.
You super promise.
Super promise.
You super duper promise.
Super duper promise.
Okay. Okay. As long as you promise it's fine. And... Oh. Anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you would have been hurt. So you can protect me, and I can protect you. And we can protect everyone, too. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
You see, right? You see me? I'm gonna touch you now.
Ah!
Oh, I knew they were gonna hug Seafriend.
Dude, I am emotionally unwell. This is so.
Wait for it, Rebel. Wait for it.
No,
Bonnie
stop.
runs into your side. They hug you tightly.
I can't.
You freeze. You don't remember what to do.
Until you remember what to do.
Slowly, you hug them back.
Oh,
My heart can't handle this so much. Fuck. That. Me when I look up at other people.
See, you do know how to hug.
Looks like I do. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I can't. Oh.
You got a
God.
memory of training.
God.
You'll always remember this. When memory of training is equipped, your kid will never miss your attack. You can also learn the skill Billion Blows technique. They'll be able to hit the enemy harder during battle.
Are you okay?
It's so strong. They'll only be able to use it when I'm having a moment here, Stardust, okay? I put myself in a headspace and it's hard to get out.
Oh.
No.
There, buddy.
So if you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to them all over again and cry, probably.
Okay. Let's go back to Dormont. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now.
You nod. You both head back to Dormont.
Oh my god. I just realized.
You see why this game?
Wait, I just realized, or like I've been kind of thinking about this for a while, but like, you know how it's when equipped with the memory, this character that isn't you will know how to do this. Do you think they just like at the beginning of a loop or just like sense like suddenly I feel like I know how to do this?
Maybe.
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. Like, what do you think they like? I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's... Woof.
Haha. We still got one more.
I think we have time. Because I don't
Yeah.
know when P is showing up, because when I asked, hey, when are you gonna show up? Let's do this. Run through it.
So I
and-
will remind you, the last one is Isabeau, and there's some emotions there already.
Okay, how long do you think this will take?
About the same amount of time as the last one. I think we got enough time if you can go like a little longer.
I think if we not trying to rush, but kind of go through it real quick. Yeah, and then we'll end it.
We already talked to Isabeau about the other stuff.
Wait! Remember last night? Actually, like at midnight, I was like, man, I'm like really overthinking everything, and it's like it's already been that all day today, but like it's gotten worse. And you're like, you have entered what people like to call sad boy hours, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm gonna go to bed, and you're like, you know what would help? Sleep, right? Ending it all. And by the ending the day, I mean obviously. I was like, I know you actually don't mean what you mean, but like, fuck, man. Holy shit.
Isabeau is here, looking towards the house.
We can finally, like, actually properly No, I'm kidding.
Hey, I finished helping everyone out.
You did? You did! I can sense it. I saw you run around with everyone today, which makes me very jealous. Not for the reasons that you think. So I'm glad I get to spend time with you. Are you ready now? We'll probably have to go to the clock tower immediately after we're done, so I don't think you'll have time to do anything in the village after. So I want to make sure you did everything you needed to.
I'm ready now.
Okay. So Mirabelle said that Isabeau had changed.
We're gonna get into that.
Is that what I think it means? Am I allowed to say my theory?
No, don't say anything yet.
Okay. Follow me, Steve.
You're banned from saying things after today.
Shut the... I said my line. Fuck off. I think I know what it is, but I'm not gonna say it. I said my line. Moving on. Hurry up now.
You follow Isabeau around for a while. Going through Dormont, then the forest, until...
Finally, we're alone. I can kill you now. I mean... Excuse me. Jesus.
There's nothing around. What could he possibly need?
He's going to propose! I don't know.
Fucking
So
finally.
what do you need me to do?
Huh? Lay down with me?
Huh? You lay down. And then?
And then... Look up!
You look up.
Hold on, guys, I gotta... Hold on, before we continue. That's pretty, but before we continue, I must put on the heart shades.
The heart shades romance is in the air.
Yeah.
Stars, stars, stars. All around you. You inhale sharply.
That's really pretty. I wish I was there! You know, when you asked me if I needed help earlier, I wasn't sure what to say. I don't really need help with anything. And I did it all, I did all I needed to prepare for tomorrow and stuff. But I saw you run around and help everyone today, and that seems kind of fun. So I thought, Siv's making sure to help everyone today. But I just want to hang out with him. Because he's so great. And so, that's it. That's all I wanted you to do today. That's all I want you to do today. Let's just hang.
Oh. Oh. Why stars?
Oh. So you know how you say this word when you're annoyed or something bad happens? I don't know what language it is, but I always thought it was like a swear word. Kind of like crab. Like...
Rebel, what did I say? You're not allowed to say things anymore. Stop saying things now.
Add that to the timestamp. Gotta timestamp that.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Like crab. And I looked at a few books, but I couldn't find the word anywhere, and I got really curious. One day I heard someone else say it. Oh shit. So I asked them, and they said it means stars. And I noticed you know stuff about the sky. You talked about planets once and the sun, like you really knew what you were talking about. And sometimes when we slept outside, you'd spend most of the night looking up. Looking at the night sky. And I thought that was interesting because I never thought about what's up there before. But, so I thought maybe, like, you'd like to see the stars? Together? As bros? Or just in general? Oh, no, was I wrong? Was it really more of an actual swear word like crab where you don't actually like stars and stars are bad and gross? Did I step in it? Did I mess up? Sweet boy.
No, you didn't step in it.
Oh, oof. I got scared. Anyway, I've heard that some people can see stuff in the stars sometimes. Like, that cluster, it says we're going to be together forever. Like, pictures. They're called... something?
Constellations.
Constellations! Yes, that. Do you know something?
You look up at the stars. You don't recognize any of them. No, I don't know any.
Huh. You're saying I didn't step in it, but... Civ.
Change the subject. No, you're fine. Tell me something.
Something?
Something about you.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, you know I'm from Jovant, right?
Juvente.
Jovente!
Novente.
Whatever, I've lived there my whole life. It's nice, big city. More than one house, too. Way bigger than Dormont.
Reminder that the houses are the name for the house castles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big enough that you don't know the life story of every person you see. And anyway, yeah, you might think it's surprising. I don't know. But when I was Bonnie's age, I was like the smartest smarty pants around. Not like slightly smart or anything, but like the nerdiest kid you can imagine. Oh god, this is so gifted, child-coded.
Huh? You have trouble imagining Isabeau as anything other than a boisterous man he is.
Like, really, imagine it. Big glasses. Super neat braids. Fucking! I knew it!
You're not allowed to talk anymore. Quiet.
Always knows the answer to any question the teacher has. Always getting perfect grades. Always too shy and focused on grades to even know how to make a friend in the playground. That was me. And, I didn't really like myself.
Oh my god.
'Cause, like, I was smart, but I really hated being shy. Being alone. Not even able to ask a classmate for a pen because I was too paralyzed by fear. And I was ready to spend the rest of my life like this. But one day, after years of living like this, I looked at myself and the way that I was, the way I existed in this world. I looked at that kid in the mirror, and I thought, is this it? Is this really who I want to be? couldn't I just be someone else? Someone that can make friends? Someone people could love? Someone I could love?
Oh, the shake on that eye.
Oh, I know where this is going. Oh my god! Someone I wouldn't feel ashamed of being? Couldn't I just change? And that's one of the things people go to houses for, you know? To learn things, to train, to do body craft on yourself. To change. And you could stay for a bit and come back changed and no one would say a thing. They just accept the new person you've become. So I went to one of Jovente's houses and threw myself into it. Trying to be the coolest, strongest, most dependable person around. Lifting weights. Training my voice to be deeper, louder. Which Rebel can't do. Crafting my own body to be cooler, stronger. Looking at myself in the mirror every morning and yelling, I'm the coolest. Change is destruction, you know? To bring about change, you need to know you might hurt people. Might hurt yourself, even. You always have to be careful. Think about whether the destruction you bring about is worth it. I decided it was. So, the person I was before, I made them disappear. Killed them with my bare hands.
Lean into the mic a bit more. We're losing you.
I killed them with my bare hands. Made sure they'd never, ever come back. So I could live. It sounds so bad when I say it like that. The kid I was before is still here. I just grew around them to protect them. Building an armor until it became the real thing. So I could become someone strong, someone outgoing. Someone comforting to be around. Someone I would have liked to know before. Meh. It doesn't matter much.
Nay.
I'm here, is what I mean. And I love myself so much more now than I did before. But even the person I am now is a work in progress.
Before we get too far into the next bit, I do want to call attention to something. Whenever we have a question, not only does Odile answer it, but Isabeau chimes in with part of the answer. Isabeau almost always is there helping to answer the questions, even when Odile doesn't know the answer.
Explains everything.
I suspected that Isabeau could potentially be trans, and I'm happy my theory is right, but like, oh, this is really good. Ah! I want to change still. I became a big, strong, and dependable, happy-go-lucky dude because that's who I needed to be. But lately I've been feeling like I need to let down the airhead facade a bit. Act less stupid, that sort of stuff. It doesn't feel great when people think I'm stupid just because I act a certain way. So I might change again soon. And become someone slightly new. That sounds cool, right?
Oh. You never knew. Isabeau wanted to change, to become someone else. And he did it. He must have worked for so long to make his wish come true.
I might change to be a mix between a jock and a nerd. Balancing it all, you know? I like me a big, strong, intelligent man, so Fuck yes!
So you'll change into a jerd.
A jerd. More like a knock. Sounds better, doesn't it? Yeah, it rhymes with something. Better mouthfeel. Better mouthfeel.
They both
Wait, it was
sound
called a
bad,
nerk.
Issa.
A nerk. Yeah. No, don't say that. Buff nerd. Buff nerd. Buff nerd.
Nerd.
Buff
Be a
nerd.
buff nerd.
Oh. You think I'm buff?
Quickly look away from him.
No. Anyway, after we beat the king tomorrow and go our separate ways, I'll just change into someone else. Someone who can be both strong and smart. Both at once. What a concept. Doesn't that sound like someone cool? Doesn't that feel like someone you wouldn't feel ashamed of knowing?
Is that what he thinks?
Sweet boy.
Issa,
Yeah, see?
I have never felt ashamed of knowing you.
Oh my god.
Not even a little bit.
Oh my god. You're gonna make me blush, Sif. And well, you know I feel the same, right? You're like, maybe the coolest person I know.
Ew, wrong. Nope, denied.
I can dish it but can't take it, what? You know that, right? And I really like spending time with you.
Why?
It's why! When we hang out, I always discover new things, like cool theater stuff, or even just something new about you. And I like how you always have a pun ready for any situation. That you breathe in this specific way sometimes, and I wish I could breathe with you to make you feel better. Whoa, this is like getting romantic. If like we continue, someone's gonna get the wrong idea.
Romance.
And I like the way your face looks when you eat your favorite foods.
The little face, you know, this face. Yum.
Yum 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 yum.
Well, yeah.
Yum.
Well,
Yeah, I made this my default face. It's a yum.
Yum.
Yep.
And I want to know more about you. Talk with you more. Laugh with you more. And
Come on, Issa.
I...
You can do it. You can't look away from him.
Whoa, is that a shooting star? Wow, convenient
Coward.
timing!
Fucking
Would you
hell.
look at that? Hey, look up. Isn't it cool?
You look away from him. And look up at the starry sky. There is no shooting star.
Motherfucker.
But you don't mind.
You know what? God, if only you had given me an opening to say, like, you know, isn't the sky beautiful? Yeah, but I can think of something else that's beautiful and looking directly at him.
Warner, surprise!
Sorry.
See, I told you they were here. Aww.
You heard Issa mumble to himself about it earlier, more like.
Hey, sweet friend. Hi, Isabel. We figured you'd be here. Can we join you?
Sure, I guess. Everyone is here!
Ba-da-da-da.
Good to see you, everyone. I'm not disappointed.
You already blew it. You know that.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful night.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Was it your idea to come here as well?
Yeah, it was. Under the stars, huh? How romantic.
Damn it.
Like, she just knows, guys. She just knows.
I actually started saying that before you clicked. Move on. Adding that to the sticky note list of a timestamp. This VOD should be titled "Rebels Should Not Be Allowed to Speak."
Should be silenced.
Very well done, Neaselbow. What? No, it wasn't romantic at all. Just pals outing. Just pals. Just bros, buddies, hang out. So a hot tub 5 feet apart is not gay. I, of course, would bring any one of you here. Uh-huh. I know what you are.
I brought our food! So we can eat here!
I need to stop.
A nightly picnic.
Oh, I can smell samosas, and I'm getting hungry. Yummy.
Yeah, I made a lot! So I'm like, we're looking at work stuff, trying to figure something out. Brand, take one!
Take two.
Yeah, sorry. Suddenly interrupted by the rest of the characters that we thought we weren't going to be in the scene.
Mm-hmm. Take two,
goodness.
even. You deserve it.
The friends sure worked hard today, didn't they? Thank you for your help earlier.
You jump.
Yes, thank you, Sifrin. You've been a great help today.
Friend taught me how to fight!
Oh, God!
I'll be able to help you tomorrow. Oh. I'm looking forward to it, Bonnie. Did you hear Friend help me today, too?
From a
freeze.
certain point of view.
Did you?
Oh.
Wanna kiss your face? Of course Steve helped me today. God, you're so fucking cute!
Oh.
Isabeau is looking at you, smiling brightly.
God. Thank you for spending time with me, Steve.
Oh.
God.
You hide your face beneath the rim of your hat.
So fucking cute.
How wonderful.
Thank you. Oh, great helper. Here, have another samosa. And have some pate and bread.
I'm sure you want some tea, too.
We must fatten you up for the sacrifice to the king!
Here's some of my curry.
Your plate is overflowing.
See, for eat food, you're nothing but skin
You
and
see everything
bones.
on your plate sway back and forth. You eat as much as possible before everything falls down.
Oh,
That's so cute.
You burp.
ew.
Did you actually just burp in real life? That would be funny.
No, but I could. I could burp on
No,
command.
I was talking to Warner.
No, that was fake.
Oh. Nice reflexes, friend.
Everyone starts laughing happily.
God.
You laugh too. You're surrounded by your allies. Your heart lifts. You love them. You're glad you got to spend time with them.
I'm going to cry.
You're glad you know them better. You're glad.
Are you okay?
I swear to God, if the loop I'm...
Want more snacks?
You smile. Yes, please.
Then eat. Eat as much as you want.
I need to eat. I haven't had lunch.
You all ate and laughed under the stars. Tomorrow, once again, you'll go into the house and fight the king. But today you're happy.
And that's where we'll end the stream. And that's where we'll
Really?
end the
He doesn't
session.
need your help with a quest?
Hmm?
That's the name of the achievement.
Oh, I was about to say we
The
can't
house is
continue because like people will be.
Actually, hold on. There is one thing right at the end of the entrance scene here.
Okay,
So, give it just a minute.
fine. We got a little bit of time, just like a little bit. We're cutting it close though. But this is okay. The house gate, huh? It's bigger than I thought. Wait, can we skip this? Or
Yeah, we can.
Oh,
But
it's-
okay, so here's the thing. After we've completed all these quests, most of the dialogue in the house has changed now. In some ways.
for real?
Yep. This is the major event. You
Okay.
unlock a ton of different dialogue and other stuff here.
Okay, how about this? We end the stream right after this sequence of events, unless if there's something
Yeah.
super
We'll
important.
save after.
Because
We'll
like,
sa- we'll hit the
like
first save
legit,
point.
I
First
did.
save.
This needs to. Like, I love this game and I'll play it forever, but it's bigger than I thought. So scary. It really is locked shut. I can see space for us to put the orbs.
This whole adventure. This whole journey. After all of this time, I can finally open it.
Yeah!
I have my orb right here.
Let's go for it then.
I'm not gonna lie, when did they get orbs? I can't remember.
I'm trying to like remember the dialogue that happens at the very beginning because we've usually like fast forwarded and skipped through.
Yeah, we usually die through this.
We just like even whenever we did like start at the village at the very beginning, we'd usually just skip through it all. So
You had a nice time yesterday,
okay,
hanging out with Isabeau under the stars.
and nobody else matters.
You got a memory of stargazing. You'll always remember this. Hi, Stardust.
Ah!
Didn't want to interrupt before, but you got a new memory. When equipped, Memory of Stargazing boosts all of your fighter stats by 30.
Ooh.
Wow. Your fighter also learned this new skill. We will win. We will win is amazingly strong. When used, it boosts everyone attack, defense, and attack speed for a few turns. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your fighter have had this exact conversation. So if you loop back to Dormont, you have to talk to him all over again.
Boo!
Remember that, okay? But hey, Stardust, it was nice, wasn't it? Hanging out with all of them yesterday. I love you now. Your bond with them is stronger now. Isn't that neat? It is neat.
Neat.
Neato.
You don't want to have to loop back to before you spent that time with them.
Yeah.
What would happen if you stayed with this version of them until the end? If you went through the entire house without looping ahead, beat the king, and saw the head house maiden with them. Would anything happen? Would anything change? Time to walk all the way up and beat the king.
And
So,
that's where
that's
we'll end
new
the
goal to beat the
session.
game.
That's where we'll
Ah.
end the session. As what
Yeah, I'll just go through
DMs
the
would
tutorial
say.
and stuff real quick in the background, but we can end now, yeah.
Yeah, unless if there's any like major dialogue changes, yeah, and then,
Yeah, just keep going.
Okay, so with that, final thoughts, Warner.
Oh, great job, everyone. Well done with all that reading. That was a lot, I know.
I will,
I thought it was very
we
good.
of course have a little bit of time to talk, but oh my fucking god, that was, God, I really need to actually shut my mouth.
I told you to stop talking so many times.
Are you like actually like I genuinely want to know? Are you actually
No,
upset
no,
that
it's
okay?
fine.
Thank God, because like sometimes truthfully cannot tell. I'm just so funny that I've gained the magical foresight of the third eye, I guess, because Jesus fucking Christ! That was...
You're now a superhero. Congratulations.
I need to pay someone if nobody's willing to do this, because I am too busy to do this myself. Of, like, by the end of all of this, I do need someone to just, like, go through and make a compilation of, like, 30 hours of Rebel predicting lines of... This has already been, like, a thing that I've hoped that one day people will do, is just, like, go through the games and just be like, this is the time...
You start that train yourself. You're gonna have to start that train yourself first.
I know I will. I probably will. I'll start with something small, because the predicting lines of dialogue compilation is far too big of a task. It's happened way too many times. But yes, this was while this was emotionally charging, and stuff like that, it was not as big, or as really intense, or in a more negative or angsty sense than last time.
Just wait.
Oh, I know it will continue. But this was nice. This was nice to, like, have more tender moments.
Yes.
It would be a shame if it ended at some point. But with that, stream will end. Any announcements? Any
good question.
new news from our moderator?
We have the Discord. You may join. You see, we have a special message today.
What does it say? I actually didn't pay attention.
Join our Discord so we can cry about all this together.
Yeah.
We'll be at CadaverCon on Sunday, October 4th, is it?
It's 6th, I think, actually.
Oh yeah, 6th.
We have about
October
2 weeks.
6th.
Very excited.
Yeah, so
I might, with your permission, of course, vlog the experience, because the last time I went to a con, it was like 2 years ago. And of course I want to remember, because I have a shit memory.
Mood.
You're more and more like Saffron every day.
Yeah, I was about to... I don't like that. But, Wednesday, if I manage to get the thumbnail ready, I will also, I will be playing Journey. Which is super exciting. I'm thinking about potentially, right now college is really kicking my keister. I might actually be considering only streaming once a week, but that's to be determined. Because I like streaming, it's just an effort for, like, to, like, at least put some stuff together beforehand. Don't worry, I'm not, it's just an option on the table I've been considering, but for the most part, I don't know. But, I've been saying but a lot. With that, this is your tiny rebellious leader, signing off. Goodbye.
Bye.
Drink your water and everything.
Well